Listen, I'm not going to be talking. I'm not going to talk unless I don't get 2K, and I want 20K by the end of the week. And then I need another 100K. I'm going to keep 20K, and I need 100K to rebuild this place. Land. I need land. I need you to give me land, and I need you to give me 20K now. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the Fashion Bunker midweek, actually, at this point, end week extravaganza. If you didn't get my quote, it's from the lovely lady in Pakistan at the moment. Anyway, hi, please and fruit gummy, Maka, Kate Moore, Nata Dida, Teresa McGuire, Jordan Camacho, Maria, Rich Mitch, BK, Roxy's Mama, Denmark, Merch Helen, Clea Bear, Edu Gomez, Dorcia S. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ismail Star. Hi, nobody got the joke. So
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land.
Does anybody know who I quoted? Anyway, hi. I would give you all the K I have. Thank you, Natadida. Hi, Codman. Love you, Dacob. Love you too, sweetie. Hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Edu. JJW. HRH. Onijah. Yes. I am not talking unless y'all not giving me land.
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. Chilling, not like a villain. Chilling. Just chilling. Oh. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having fun. So there's a lot to talk about. Day. Day. Hi, Nectarine Man. I'm so ready for this stream. We'll go. The lady in the airport. Yes, Terry, you guessed it. Sorry, I've just lost a little something. Oh my God. So before I began the live stream, I had to pre-record a couple of videos, you guys. So I've been already working my butt off a couple of hours. One of the things that I did, I have, I can't say it because things are going to be posted. But I'm looking at a couple of things that I unboxed here. They are so cute. Anyway, the original Manolo Gal, how's it going? Hi. How's it going? Hey, everybody. So we have a lot to talk about. Now, I know it's almost the weekend. Technically, I was supposed to stream on Wednesday, but then I didn't. And here we are on a Friday. I was going to stream then on Thursday. Listen. Times are tough, you guys. I am really like this. The political situation we're going through right now is really depressing me. Okay. And I am like finding it difficult to like, let's just get the effervescent energy and let's just talk about futile things of the world like fashion. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't seem the time to talk about it. But then I thought to myself, you know what? Hi, Monsieur Manuel. Hi, Divana Budget. I thought to myself, hi, the original Manolo Gal again. Sorry, I said already hi. I thought to myself, no, I'm not going to let the fear-mongering get to me. I really, really have to struggle to not allow it to get to me. You know what I mean? Oh, Terry, my love. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Teresa McGuire donated $50.
Terry. 'Tis the season. You know, we are having our official countdown to St. Valentine's Day. Hi, son. How's it going, sweetie? I'm doing. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Denmark. Look at this. This is our Valentine's heart. I love this shit. This is the perfect heart shape. This is the Valentine Day a heart shape, okay? And I'm going to write your name here, Terry. Hi, Debs. How's it going? Good morning, sweetie. And I'm going to use the black marker because it's a red heart, so I can't use the red marker on the red heart. So We'll go, we'll go. 'Tis the season of love, Terry. You best believe. So I'm going to write Terry's name. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Why? Ah, there you go. It's visible. Yes. It's very shiny though. It should have been a little bit more mattified, but it's okay. We can see it, right? Yeah, I'm going to write all the names. Maybe we can, but I see it much better on my end. Ah, here. I was too close to the camera. There you go. You see it much better now, the black marker. There you go. So, welcome everybody to the show. There's a lot to talk about. So, okay, let's film the first topic while we're at it. I mean, drinking Hello Kitty Chucky's brains. Thumb up the live stream, everybody. Well, 'tis the season for lawsuits. Now, in America, I mean, everybody seems to be suing the administration, but on a much smaller level, it seems as though also fashion, or so it claims to be, is suing content creators or other companies that claim to also do fashion. Everything's alleged. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. And oh boy, HRH collection, aka Alex and Chrome Hearts. We're going to the next chapter. Now, just as I was checking up on the court scheduling of the dates of when the hearing would be, because as you guys know, check out my prior videos on this topic, we have been keeping up to speed and up to date with what is going on between HRH Collection and Chrome Hearts. In short, Chrome Hearts was kind of, taken to court, HRH Collection, for having allegedly copied and sold the designs of a few of their Chrome Hearts crosses, which they do for their jewelry. So they claimed, allegedly, right, that HRH Collections snatched their designs of that particular type of designs of their Chrome Hearts crosses and sold them under her own label. So then there was a couple of updates on that. We've done already 2 videos on it. And the last cliffhanger we had was they had to go to court or settle out of court. Now, I was checking, by the way, on the daily, the updates on the court system. And in fact, guess what? As I'm filming right now, which is in the middle of the night, I know, don't ask. Why am I awake all night? What, should I sit in front of my stove or oven in the bathroom, or in the bathroom? Yes, because I have an oven in the bathroom. In the kitchen, bawl my eyes out and call myself a chicken McNugget in front of all of y'all's. I might just end there one day. But for now, no, we are in a different position. I'm just awake for other reasons, but I've been waiting for the update. I'm like, oh my God, are they going finally to court? Because the judge said, if you don't settle out of court by the 6th of February 2025, then we're going to have a hearing. We're going to schedule a hearing on the 7th of February, early in the morning, like somewhere downtown LA, court district. And we're going to have like the next conversation, blah, blah, blah. And then probably they're going to gear up to go into, litigation. Now, so basically what we have here on the Pacer monitor, January 31st, 2025, the 23rd motion, minutes of mandatory scheduling conference held before Judge Stanley Bloomfield Jr. The court heard from the parties about the contents of their joint Rule 26F report. The court continues the mandatory scheduling conference to the 7th of February 2025 at 8:30 a.m. before Judge Stanley Bloomfield Jr. As discussed on the record, the parties shall file a joint report on the status of settlement no later than 9 a.m. on the 6th of February 2025. If the parties resolve the matter, they shall promptly file a notice of settlement and the hearing will be vacated. Now, I've been updating and updating these updates on the 6th of February. The 6th of February came and gone, honey. And I'm like, where's the update? I'm like, ooh, should I wake up early in the morning and try to go to court tomorrow to like be there and witness these shenanigans? I don't think that Alex would be in court because like her lawyers are and then the Chrome Hearts lawyers are. But I'm like, wow, she didn't settle? Like, time is ticking and I'm not getting any updates. And I'm just like getting ready to be awake all night, try to go to court tomorrow and be the fly on that wall. When out of the blue, just before I started the live stream, breaking news, baby. We got breaking news. And the breaking news is that a status report was delivered literally last minute online. It was delivered on time in the courts, but apparently the status didn't update on our end on the Pacer monitor until now. Okay, so here we got the status report regarding the settlement filed by plaintiff Chrome Hearts LLC. The court received it on Thursday, the 6th of February at 7:13 a.m. But on the website for us mere mortals, the status was not updated up until about an hour ago. So what happens is, order by Judge Stanley Bloomfield Jr. as the parties have filed a notice of settlement, the court vacates the mandatory scheduling conference set on February 7th, 2025. There is no PDF document associated with this entry. Why is there no PDF document? Because if both parties settle out of court, we will never know. We will never know what the settlement is. But here's the shocking news. They settled. They settled out of court. So whatever Chrome Hearts wanted, HRH Collection either gave it to them or they countered by saying, hey, you're asking way too much. We don't got that money. And then, you remember a couple of weeks ago or months ago, then the court was asking for HRH Collection or Alex to show all the money, the assets, everything they have. So maybe Chrome Hearts saw, because HRH Collection was allegedly forced to show us. By the way, subscribe to my channel while you're at it. Let's get to 100,000 subbies, you guys. This is like insanity. We're almost there. We're almost at 100K subbies. So anyway, I think Chrome Hearts maybe could you imagine? Maybe they saw finally the assets that Alex/HRH Collection has. And we don't know if she showed her assets. She maybe had to, she maybe didn't have to, but I'm just hypothesizing here. Chrome Hearts wanted $2 million per infringement per model. That's what the lawsuit was about. They wanted $2 million per copy of design, which is a ton of money. And for them to now settle out of court, do you really think they got millions and millions of dollars off of HRH Collection? Or did they see how much they're earning and then they're like, oh, you don't got that much money. Okay, well, let's settle on something less. I don't know. But it is worth speculating, in my opinion. Why? Because, well, for one, it's one of our fellow colleague content creators, Lava Ojeda, Alex has a very big standing and presence on social media, and she is a persona. She's a character on social media, and she has a very, strong persona and very opinionated persona. And then she has her business, right, which is selling the jewelry. And then there's the connection between the business and her persona and how she, on TikTok, on YouTube. So she built up her persona also thanks to social media. And then to have Chrome Hearts come after you legally, it's a big thing. It's a really big thing because Chrome Hearts is not a content creator on social media. They are first and foremost a company that has been around for a long time now, and they sell their own design, jewelry, trinkets. I think they even sell clothes at this point. Or have always sold clothes. I don't own anything from Chrome Hearts, so we'll go. It's not necessarily my vibe, but you never know. Things change, styles evolve. Would that be an evolution or a devolution? That's a whole other can of worms to discuss maybe in another time, in another place. But for now, I just want to say congratulations to Chrome Hearts and to HRH Collection /Alex. They have reached apparently a settlement. They settled out of court. Oh boy, would I love to know what Chrome Hearts is going to get from HRH Collection as a settlement. What are we talking about? Are we talking assets? Are we talking homes, cars, money? Also, I have no clue. Like, how did Alex survive the fires in LA? Like, are her assets safe? Did some of her houses burn? Did her houses survive the fires? I have no clue. What if Chrome Hearts was set to take everything she's worth, right? Or everything HRH Collection, the company is worth, LLC. And then the fires happened because this litigation started before the fires. And then maybe they're like, oh, you know what? Man, she's been through a rough patch because of the fires. Let's let it go. We've all been through a lot. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Maybe she lost nothing in the fires. But what I'm thinking is, are companies, these bigger companies, have they softened up a little bit after the fires, especially the companies based in LA? Because people have been going through a lot and struggling a lot. Like, are we in general becoming a little bit more gentle with each other, or are we not? What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And what are your thoughts about this whole situation? Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and never give up on love. Bye. So yeah, anyway, there you go. Did I get to my 8 minutes? Yes, okay. Very Mediterranean background, Dacob. Oh, thank you, Stanley. Yes, this is a Mediterranean background. Yeah, by the way, I said breaking news, and why was there no? Yeah, well, that went south. This was supposed to happen also for the HRH Collection thing, whatever. And I said breaking news, and it didn't pop up. But okay, so there you go. So this was so stupid, seriously. Okay, so hi, Chiara Andrea Alessandra Steinberg. Hi, Bet Q. I do not mind these braids at all. Going to copy the look. Thanks for the inspo. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. What do you mean Debbie necklaces? You don't remember? Debbie just woke up? No? Chanel, this is the Chanel Métier d'Art 2020. 2022? 2022? With the lion and the pearl? 2022. Métier d'Art 2022. Hi, Kofifi Mag. How's it going, sweetie? So, okay, so the whole idea was to play the frickin' breaking news. Anyway, I read it. Thank you. This is so annoying with these stupid notes. Okay, so here we got breaking news. Press release from Gucci Kering. This just in. Kering, Gucci. Gucci ends its collaboration with Sabato de Sarno. Gucci today announces the end of its collaboration with creative director Sabato de Sarno. The Fall-Winter 25 fashion show in Milan. Sabato de Sarno, Miley Cyrus. Don't confuse the two. They look similar. But anyway, this is not Sabato. This is Sabato, and this is Domenica. Okay. But anyway, I have something to say about these two later. But anyway, statement. Gucci today announces the end of its collaboration with creative director Sabato de Sarno. The Fall-Winter 25 fashion show in Milan on February 25th will be presented by the Gucci Design Office. I'm smelling a situation very similar to Virginie Viard for Chanel back in June 2024, the 5th of June, when she left just 20 days short of showcasing the Haute Couture collection, the Fall-Winter 2024 Haute Couture collection. You know that 25 days before the show, he did that collection. He designed it. They can't tell us in this statement, the collection is going to be done and presented by the internal studio. And he's gone. And he hasn't been there even 2 years. He's been at Gucci less than 2 years. Oh my God, there's so much to talk about. Stefano, okay, the new artistic direction will be announced in due time. Stefano Cantino, CEO of Gucci, said, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Sabato for his passion and dedication to Gucci. I sincerely appreciate how he honored Gucci's craftsmanship and heritage with such commitment. Francesca Bellettini, caring deputy CEO in charge of brand development, declared, I sincerely thank Sabato for his loyalty and professionalism. I am proud of the work that has been done to further strengthen Gucci's fundamentals. Gucci's fundamentals, honey. Stefano and the new artistic direction will continue to build on this and to guide Gucci towards renewed fashion leadership and sustainable growth. Now, here's the thing. And I know when they release these statements, it's always the same shtick because honestly, first of all, okay. All of these people, the caring deputy CEO and the CEO of Gucci, are writing this. It's kind of like a goodbye letter to him to get another job somewhere else. But this means basically, bitch, we done. Get the F out of here. We don't want you no more. Because, and here's the thing. Usually, when a new designer is hired as an artistic director of such a huge brand like Gucci, the investment is big. And they invest in the person and they invest at least 5 to 10 years. Not 1.5 years, which means he was not famous. He was not popular. That's why they could fuck him over with a contract that probably said something like, let's take it year by year. Let's see how this goes and how long it lasts. So we're not going to guarantee you 5 or 10 year tenure at Gucci, but it is what it is. So just 1.5 years in, he gone because sales are terrible. They let go of Alessandro Michele. Alessandro Michele is now at Valentino doing his little musical chairs. He just had his presentation of the Valentino Haute Couture show just a couple of days ago, which is a collection maybe we should do a review of, which I was thinking maybe next time we'll do it. You want to? Should we do an Haute Couture Valentino fashion show review? Alessandro Michele? Let me know. But anyway, so of course then they hire him, and from the flamboyant extravaganza of Alessandro Michele for Gucci and the escapism of his poetic vision, which debatable whether we like it or not, they let him go. And they let him go because sales were kind of slowing down a little bit, and then they hired this little fella. I did not like his collection. Okay, here's the thing. The second he arrived at Gucci and did the first collection, I was like, no. I mean, as much as Alessandro Michele was becoming too much and redundant and repetitive, and I get it, he still had his fanboys and his fangirls, and people would still be buying Gucci if Alessandro Michele stayed there. Instead, we got the Oompa Loompa, and we got what we got. He tried to do a little bit of Tom Ford. He didn't do it. He tried to do a little bit like streamlining, simplifying. Nobody cared for it. But here's the beef I have. I have the beef with, and here's another example for you guys of how terrible content creators are. The influencers on social media. Remember, Sabato de Sarno's first collection for Gucci. We reviewed it together here on my channel. Some of you came for me, some of you didn't. But I reviewed, in particular, not just the collection, but the situation of the influencers who were invited to come to the show. And they had their own special cubicle where they were all seated, and they reviewed the show, and all of them loved it. They were all raving about Sabato de Sarno's first collection. The second I saw his first collection for Gucci, I was like, girl, he's going to be gone before you can say moo. Moo. He might as well have just sat there, literally like, what's her name? Anjina, the lady from Pakistan now, Anjira, and be like, you got to give me land. I want 2K by the end of the week. And then I want 100K by the end of the month. You know what I mean? Like, you do nothing and you're just like blabbering. But he doesn't have stage presence. So he couldn't even do that. In other words, I said from the get-go, when he showed his first show, I was like, boy, this is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. People came for me. And I was super pissed at the content creators and at the influencers. And I was like, look at these little assholes. Look at these little assholes. When Alessandro Michele was at Gucci, they were all licking his ass, okay? Opening it up, and swiping up whatever residue of shit was left there. They were all up in his business. And then when he left, and this guy came along, total 360-degree turnaround for Gucci, and all of these Oompa Loompas started licking his booty hole. Okay, and I'm like, oh boy, oh how fast and quick the winds have turned. And they were all praising the collection. Oh, how amazing, how amazing. And I was like, please be honest, people. Why aren't you honest? Why isn't anybody honest anymore? Why is there no honesty in the fashion world? Let me tell you something, and let me break it to you. Because there never was any honesty in the fashion world to begin with. Put that on a t-shirt, Gucci, for your next collection. Because there just isn't. And I'm so sick and tired, and they're like, oh, and they have hundreds of thousands of followers. Hundreds of thousands of followers. They're lying to you. They're sitting there making their content, creating their content, praising these people. And now that this guy is gone, you think any one of those people is going to be friends with him? You think Miley Cyrus is going to give two shits about him now that he's gone? They're hugging here in front of the Hollywood sign. By the way, this is the O from Hollywood, from the Hollywood sign. They were doing their like a photo shoot, I guess. So, oh, bestie, bestie. Yeah, she was his bestie because he was the top of the world at Gucci. Sure. How is Miley Cyrus going to be his best friend now that he's gone? How is Miley Cyrus still going to be his best friend now that he was dumped to the curb, allegedly? And everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. How is she going to be his best friend now that he's nowhere on the picture, on the map of the fashion world? And this doesn't just apply to him. It applies also to famous people. You remember when Riccardo Tisci was the artistic director of Givenchy, and I told you also there from the get-go, I'm like, he's going to kill Givenchy because what he is creating is terrible. As we say in Rome, burino. Burino. He turned Givenchy into a burino massacre. Okay? And anyway, in fact, the proof is in the pudding. When he left, now Givenchy, still a decade later, is trying to recover. Because it still hasn't found its pacing and its footing. No, absolutely nothing. But all this to say what? Riccardo Tisci, when he was the head of Givenchy, Madonna was his best friend. Yeah. Other, really, really famous people were his best friends. The second he was dumped, I know, he then went to do Burberry, also terrible. He left that as well. You see Madonna hanging out with Riccardo Tisci and posting him every day on her Instagram? No, I don't think so. No, Riccardo Tisci, this same with Jeremy Scott. Jeremy Scott, as long as he was working for Moschino, he was at the MoMA, red carpet. Oh, Madonna and him are besties, Katy Perry, Jeremy Scott besties. Now Jeremy Scott is nowhere because nobody wants to work with him. I wish somebody would want to work with him because I love him very much. But now they're all like running away from him like from the plague. I'm sorry, Sabato de Sarno, but they're going to run away from you like from the plague as well because you're no longer hot to trot, baby. That's the truth about the fashion world. And these little press releases that they, send out to us, these little press releases telling us it was amazing, it was an honor to work. Oh, shut up, bitch. You want money? He didn't deliver the money. You made a mistake letting go of Alessandro Michele. You fucked it up. And now what? He's out of a job. You don't have a collection to show. And you're not going to give him the credit for the upcoming collection coming on the 25th of February. Instead, you're calling it presented by the Gucci Design Office. Bitch, please. Please. I'm so done with this bullshit. Done with the influencers who are all lying to you. Each and every one of them, okay? They might as well be sitting together with Elon Musk at Doge, collecting your social security checks. They would, given the opportunity. Don't you think for a second that they wouldn't? Oh, they would just join in, honey. They would join. Oh, there's a little bit of money that can be made here? Oh, yes. Will I sell my soul to the devil for $5? Yes. Where do I sign off the soul? That's what these influencers are. To me, it's disgusting. One of the reasons why, coincidentally, I'm never invited to these events or anywhere near them because I am the black sheep. They don't want me around. They don't want somebody who tells the truth, who speaks, who says it like it is. No. What do they want instead? Well, they want, okay, so look, now I'm going to act for you an Oscar-worthy scene of Dacob as an asshole influencer who is just finding out about Sabato de Sarno being let go or parting ways, politically correct, parting ways with Gucci. So if I were one of those influencers that is invited to all the shows, if I were one of those influencers that would get all the freebies from the collections, if I would be one of those influencers that gets flown in to take the photos behind the scenes, like, you know, like, yeah, if I were like that, this is how I would approach this situation. Okay, are you ready for it? Let's do this. Oh my God, you guys, I just received news that Sabato de Sarno is like no longer with Gucci, and I am so sad because his collections were so beautiful. And I remember every time I got invited front row, it was breathtakingly beautiful, and I wish him all the best. And I know that Gucci, like, they sent over a press release, and they're saying that Stefano Cantino, the CEO of Gucci, said, "I would like to express my deep gratitude to Sabato for his passion and dedication to Gucci. I sincerely appreciate how he honored Gucci's craftsmanship." This makes me emotional, you guys. And heritage with such commitment. Stefano Cantino, he's the best CEO that Gucci could ever have. And the honesty that he delivers in his message of goodbye to Sabato, it touches me on such a level. Stefano Cantino, you are the best. I have always loved your work, and I think you are really unbeatable. And I mean, your honest words speak so deep to your commitment to the fashion world. And we in the fashion world need you now more than ever. And then Francesca Bellettini, caring deputy of CEOs, who's in charge of brand development, declared, "I sincerely thank Sabato for his loyalty and professionalism." You guys, you see, this is a family. This is real family. This is family. I am proud of the work that he has been done. He has done to further strengthen Gucci's fundamentals. Stefano and the new artistic direction will continue to build on this and to guide Gucci towards renewed fashion leadership and sustainable growth. You guys, Gucci is so sustainable. So sustainable. Every time I get one of those gorgeous packages that they sent me, you feel it. You feel that the clothes are sustainable. You feel that it's made with dedication, with devotion to quality. When I wear Gucci, like even Miley Cyrus, she's a legend. I love Miley Cyrus and Sabato de Sarno. They are like this. They're like brother and sister. And even this outfit that she's wearing, you just know that this was made in, a laboratoire, laboratory where everybody's committed to putting the clothes together with such dedication. And I am so proud to be a part of the Gucci family, and thank you so much, everybody. And you know what? Sabato de Sarno, I wish you so much luck wherever you're going next. And for whoever's coming new to Gucci, oh my God, I'm so excited for this new chapter, for this new journey, for this wonderful brand. I cannot wait to see the new collection that the design team has designed and will be presenting on the 25th of February. This is going to be epic, you guys. This is going to be unforgettable. This is going to be one of those moments, like highlights of my life. The honor. I'm so privileged and lucky to be invited to this show to see the next chapter of Gucci. Isn't this amazing, you guys? So stay tuned and follow me on my vlog and on my journey to Gucci, to the 25th of February fashion show. I hope you're all going to be with me. Love you loads. Bye. End scene. There you go. There you go. This is the difference between what you get when I tell you what went down and what you get as opposed to what I said, what you get from some fake ass influencer. Oh, and I forgot that that influencer in their video, during their video, would have also tried to sell you some shitty item because their video was sponsored, and they were going to try to use, to give you a coupon code and what have you. Hi, Asia A. Love you too, sweetie. Thumb up the live stream. Thank you. Hi, Kate Moore. Stanislavski would have believed Dacob. That was good. Thank you. Oh, man. You guys. Everybody's laughing. Okay, so you like the impersonation, the interpretation. Thank you. Luxury in lines. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Surprise, surprise. A stream midday for Europeans. Yeah, we'll go. Nectarine Man says, I was like, give him time to at least see if the work is good before the fawning sessions. Money. The Nectarine Man says, it was crazy how they were fawning over him like he was some sort of newly discovered genius. It was very weird. And Rue Burino. We love you in Rome, Dacob. I love you too. And I love Rome. Oh, man, such a beautiful... Coatto, hai capito? Coatto è pure burino, ma va. 200 people watching, only 76 likes. Come on, you can do better. Zoo better, peeps. Zoo better. And Rue is like, bravo, hai capito? Cinnamon Roll also knows. Yeah, coatto. Certo. Riccardo Tisci è il più burino dei burini. Riccardo Tisci avrebbe dovuto fare Versace. Let's call a spade a spade. Riccardo Tisci should have designed for Versace, period. Because that's a match made in heaven. I don't understand which idiot came up with the idea to hire Riccardo Tisci for Burberry. Girl, no. Like, it's the dumbest thing you could have done. Like, they couldn't be further apart. They couldn't. They just couldn't be further apart. So anyway, but it's a missed opportunity. They didn't do it. So he went to Burberry. Of course, it was bad. They let him go. Then they got Daniel Lee, also terrible. Apparently, they're letting him go as well. Where's he going next? I heard where he's going next. I don't know. Who cares? Cha. Anyway, Luxury in Line says, love when you speak other languages. You're so good at it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I speak a lot of languages. Janvi Prakash says, I'm waiting for Maria to leave Dior. So apparently somebody said Maria Grazia Chiuri is going to leave after the next collection. So that would be after the March fashion show, but allegedly only. Deborah C., they just slap a designer onto the wall, see a fail, slap another one. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Anyway. Bye, Sabato. Good luck to you. Breaking news. Why? What's happening? Italy is super terrified of... Are we filming this? No. Italy is super terrified of Donald Trump's tariffs that he's planning on posing on all European countries with their import goods. Italy having in second place as their bestseller the fashion luxury industry, and the US being on third position in their exports right after, believe it or not, I was kind of shook, UK and Germany? Like, how is Germany on, like, buying more Italian luxury leather goods than America? Oh, well. Either way, so the, what's his name? Let me just check. The director of the Wugo Wugo. Wait, did I take a screen? The director of the Wugo Wugo. No, wait, there. No, I'll get it. I'll get it. The name of the guy. Wait, I need the name of the dude. Italy. Where are you? Terrified. Oh, there it is. Italy. Carlo Capazza. Eccoti. We hope they don't arrive. Italian National Fashion Chamber President Carlo Capazza said Wednesday during the presentation of the calendar for the next Milan Fashion Week, says if Trump penalizes the second industry in Italy, it is a pretty hostile declaration. Hai capito? Ah? Paura? Eh? Yeah, they're scared, baby. Super scared. And I'm thinking to myself, who cares? You know, who cares? Like, why are people like, he's bluffing. He's been bluffing all this time. He's been bluffing with Canada. He's been bluffing with Mexico. Oh, look, the tariffs. He was talking about, I'm going to do the tariffs. And then he takes them away. And he's like, look, I took away the tariffs. I'm a winner. I'm a great guy. I'm like, no, you acted like you were going to put the tariffs there so that you could behave like a winner after you solved the problem that you created. So here's the problem again. The problem I'm seeing here is for fashion. Now, as if in the US, the consumer wasn't already penalized enough for purchasing European luxury brands because of a surcharge, that has already been there. That has already been there. By this, what do I mean? 20% markup on Louis Vuitton items, minus their silk, which is very bizarre. I wonder why they're not really upping the price of their silk as much as they're kind of surcharging for their bags and stuff. Chanel as well. Told ya, 440 euro in Europe, $540 plus tax, so $600 in America for 200 ml of Les Exclusives fragrance. I'm like, that's terrifying. Terrifying. So what are we doing now? Oh, now we're going to go even deeper? Now we're going to go into, well, yeah, so you had a 20% surcharge. Now it's going to be a 30, 40% surcharge. I'm like, be my guest, bitch. Be my guest. Be my guest. It's all going to collapse. Sure, we're in the end stages of capitalism anyway, so who cares? Let it all burn, baby. Let it all, let the empire collapse. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here with my popcorn. I'm going to chill. And I've decided, seriously, I'm not going to stress about this anymore. I'm just going to, I have what I have. I have the baglets and the trinkets that I have. And I'm just going to chill here with my popcorn, if I can afford popcorn after all the price increases. But if I can't afford popcorn, I'm going to sit here with my popcorn and I'm going to be, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's all fail. Let's all collapse. Fine. Chaos. And you want me to be scared? You want me to be afraid? You're hoping that I'm going to get scared so that you can control me? No, honey. No, you're literally giving the opposite effect. You're actually riling me up. You're making me want to do something. And above all, you're entertaining me. You're not scaring me. This is becoming entertaining to me. This is becoming entertaining to me because you're giving more and more the feeling that you're a rat in a maze trying to find a little bit of billion-dollar cheese. And I'm just like sitting there watching and thinking, yeah, let's see that cheese in that other opposite corner of the maze start to mold slowly because you can't find your way to the cheese in time before it molds. Then again, it starts molding and you get gorgonzola. It's still edible. What do you know? Now, so there you go. But then it's so interesting how this guy, Deborah C says, I'm glad I bought a camouflage print jacket. It's ready for urban conflict. Yes, Deborah, baby, that's the way to go. Nice little camouflage, chic for the end of times. Love that for you. Bedazzle it, darling. And so this guy, right, Carlo Capazza is trying to talk to what, the government? Who are you going to talk to, honey? Meloni? You want to talk to What do you want to tell her? I don't think the woman even knows how to spell the word fashion. And Ruth says they need more transparency with the working migrants from China working in Prato, Italy, to show consumers that they are not slaves making $50 bags selling for thousands. Italy's always going to. Italy, since the Roman Empire, people wake up and smell the coffee. Italians always, not just Italians, every empire has a way of finding new ways to have slaves. Italy will never stop. The fashion industry will never stop. They'll always find ways. They'll always find loopholes. They'll always find a way to trick the system and stay rich. Don't you worry about them. Don't you worry about them. Nettie Gray says, hi, Dacob, I bought everything what you said on the perfumes, especially Checkmate, and the Discovery 35 mil, and the price still 405 and 650. Correct. Checkmate, okay, for now. Okay, I'm not going to say this out loud because I don't want the company to know. Because that's a mistake, by the way. Enough said. IYKYK. It's a glitch. But the coffret has not gone up in price. That's correct. Caroline Steele, hi, Dacob. Glad I got you live. Looking good. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Welcome. And now, okay, so we done that. We done Italy, but not filmed because whatever. Okay, so here's another topic we're filming. All right. Do luxury bags have to cost a lot? Okay. Hi, Vel. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at me all of a sudden being all SM. Okay. Look at that. I made my own little, harness. That's kind of cute. Okay. So, Deborah says, my food has boiled over twice since this live stream started. Yes, very Dom, very vampire, very vibes. Okay. Do luxury bags have to cost a leg and a kidney? Do they have to go into the 4, 5, 6 digit stratosphere? Or, possibly maybe, can luxury bags also cost a much smaller percentage, 3 digits, 2 digits, 1 digit? Is it possible? Well, according to several articles online, apparently it is. Rain Mag has a very specific opinion on this, and they have found what they believe is a luxury bag. And I'm not going to tell you the price yet, but I'm going to show you the bag, and we're going to discuss it. And then I'm going to tell you the brand. And then we're going to discuss, is the brand a luxury brand? And then we're going to discuss what is luxury. And then we're going to discuss, can a brand that's technically not luxury actually be deemed luxury? First and foremost, subscribe to my channel. You guys, the hoe is almost at 100K subbies. Thank you so much for your love and support. Really, thank you. Because I've been around for 10 years, you guys. The channel has been growing very slowly, but recently it's been picking up. Because I never give up. I always, 10 years later, 10 years into the channel, here we are. Slowly rolling down the river. But here we are, almost at 100K subbies. Thank you so much for subscribing. Keep subscribing. Let's get there before the end of the year if possible. And thumb up the video. Coco Chanel always used to say about luxury. She said, the opposite of luxury is not poverty. The opposite of luxury is vulgarity. So bear that in mind as we delve into this topic of luxury, because a lot of people have this very clear opinion on what luxury should be. A lot of people tell me, Dacob, luxury is unattainable. It's something that has to be limited edition. It has to be hard to get. It has to be surrounded by all, the trinkets that follow it, like the service, the customer service, the reception, the packaging, all the frills and thrills that go with it, and it has to be unattainable. I think to myself, well, Coco Chanel also used to say best things in life are free. Second best are very expensive. For me personally, the biggest luxury is time. time is something we can't really buy. You either got the time or you don't. Once your time is up, you're going to kick the bucket. We all are. That's the biggest luxury. Time. And then, you know, when Coco said best things in life are free, she meant the beauty of nature, watching a sunset, a sun setting, a sun rising, the majestic miracle of that. That's luxury. And that's free. To observe it, to watch it, to live in nature, to be one with nature, that's free. Second best, very expensive. You want to buy a Chanel bag? Very expensive. Sunset? Free. So bear that in mind as we delve into this topic of luxury. And people are super opinionated when it comes to the topic of luxury. What is luxury? How expensive must something be in order to be luxury? A lot of people say, well, these luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, you know, that's fake luxury, not real luxury, because they're actually catering to the middle class that's dying, by the way, and dead already, which is maybe why one of the reasons why actually luxury is dead as well. Maybe luxury in commerce was always meant for the middle class, not for the rich. But then again, or was it? Because for some people, LV is super expensive. It's too expensive. It's not affordable. So it is luxury. Is it luxury because it's not affordable, or is it luxury because of the quality plus the way it's manufactured and produced? Because they fired most of their, if not all of their quality control. Are they still luxury? Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. According to, thumb up the video and subscribe. According to Rain Mag, they say, do luxury bags have to cost a lot? Luxury bags don't have to cost 4 digits. Let's discuss. Here is the bag. I'm not going to say the brand. First, I'm going to show you the bag. I hope there's no brand in the first photo. I'm going to show you the bag, and then you tell me what you think of the bag. I have more pictures. This one is very confusing as a picture. You don't really see much. It's more of a mood. Plus, I think that they used Elsa Peretti's jewelry here. No, I don't think it's Elsa Peretti, but they imitated Elsa Peretti, Tiffany, Elsa Peretti. But anyway, so we got, it's a leather bag, okay, as far as I know. It has that strap there. I'm going to show you a better picture. So this is more a mood, a vibe for the bag. But now I'm going to show you a better picture of the bag so you get to see the actual bag. Okay, so there's a lot of different versions of it. You can get it in suede, you can get it in a glossy leather, you know, in a kind of streamlined leather. It has those straps, you know. When a bag, a leather bag, has like flat, elongated straps like this, it either has to be part of a concept or they did it because it's cheaper to make it like this. So, let me show you another picture. Here's the brown suede version of the bag. And then let me show you another one. Here is that kind of more, you know, not suede, more kind of a hammered, treated version. So somebody says Zara, looks like a booty, says F. Del Mar. And Asia A guessed, this is Cos. Cinnamon Roll also guessed, it's a bag from Cos. Now, here you go. Coretta Burrows, exactly, it's from Cos. There you go. La Mystique, yes. Now, hi, Dacob. Greetings from Scotland. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? So here's the thing. Rain Mag declares this bag luxury. The price is, according to Rain Mag, $320. $320 for this bag. Is it luxury? They deem this to be luxury. Why would they deem this to be luxury? Is it because of the comfort of wearing the bag, of having a big shoulder bag that is capient, which means it's big enough to hold a lot of stuff? You know, big bags and totes are coming back in style. Like, what's the reason? What is it? Luxury says, if the leather ain't buttery, it ain't luxury to me. Ah, that is interesting. So that is your theory about what luxury is. What do you guys think? Is this luxury? Is this bag luxury? $320, probably cheaper in Europe. Let's not forget one thing. Cos is H&M. For those of you who don't know, COS stands for COS, Collection of Style. It's an abbreviation for Collection of Style. owned by H&M, which is literally the opposite of luxury. But you remember, around about a decade ago or so, H&M tried the route of haute couture. Do you remember? It was, I think, Met Gala or some Oscar event where H&M dressed a couple of stars on the red carpet. That one season they were pushing H&M haute couture. It was dreadful. It was painful to watch, but they tried it. They stopped. They did it for a season, then they stopped. Do you remember? I do. But cause is H&M. So now, what do you guys think? Cinnamon Roll says cheap. Luxury in line says quality. The quality would need to be top-notch if we were to call this bag luxury. Asia A says for some, even cause is expensive. Yes, even for some, even cause is expensive. Totally correct. But does that make it luxury? Castagna 11 says unexciting. But a lot of luxury items that are deemed luxury by many people, in the fashion sphere are not exciting. Quiet luxury is a whole movement that's been going on, right, in the past years. Very uninspired, very unexciting, and yet still considered luxury. Miss Ronnie says, no, this is never luxury. Not in Vogue says, I've gotten some good pieces from H&M. This makes a nice school bag or carry-on bag. Well, I would have to see how exactly is it closed. Is this a magnet here? Does the bag kind of also open up fully? Does it have this magnet on both sides? Does the bag turn into a square shape if you magnetize both sides? And does it open up to be bigger? I mean, we've been seeing more and more brands doing bigger size bags. The Hobo bag is back. Chanel is also pushing their 25 bag, which we've reviewed in my last live stream. SCG Production says, I don't like this bag at all. Val says, if it's luxury to you, then it's luxury. If not, then no. But what is luxury to you? Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. For me, the straps of this bag irk me. I don't like flat, long leather straps like this. That they would need to be rounded for me, stitched properly, be comfortable to hold in the hand. And I get it, you're going to put it on your shoulder, so you want it to be flat, but the finish just isn't raw enough to be conceptually done like, Rick Owens would do it, like, oh, it looks raw, edgy. Yeah. No, this looks like, oh, okay, it's cheaper for us to make the handles like this, so let's do them like that. That's the vibe it's giving me rather than, well, we thought this through, guys. This is conceptually really important to have these flat handles. Mimi's Chateau Chic says, luxury is the experience. Denmark says, quality is luxury. Staying healthy is luxury, says Elena Poe. Claire Bear says, this looks a little bit meh. Val says, luxury to me is about how something makes me feel and how much I love something. You see what I mean, guys? Everybody has a different perception of what luxury really is. This is an interesting conversation. Let me know down below, what is luxury to you? Is this bag luxury? Is the price tag luxury? Can this price tag of $320 be luxury, regardless of the price? There's a lot of conversation to be had here. Let me know in the comment section down below and subscribe. We're almost at 100K subbies. Love you loads. Bye. Thumb up the video. So, Nectarine Man says, if it's one of the best things you own in terms of how it makes you feel, then it's luxury. I don't know. You see, for me, it's all about how it makes me feel. It's the experience. It's also the dream. Because luxury to me is like a dream. It's like, it's fake. Luxury is fake. It's a fake sensation. It's a sensation that you have. When I go to the Chanel Beauty Boutique that I love, I love their perfume so much. I always say, this is my Disneyland. This is my Disneyland. When I spend 1 or 2 hours there and I get a drink and I shop around and I try out new stuff, new makeup, perfumes, I feel like I'm on a cloud, It's a fantasy world. And that to me feels luxurious. It's the experience, right? Also the product, because the product is top-notch, love their perfumes to bits, but it's the illusion that a brand manages to create around a product. You know, it's a simple product. You know, it's like a perfume. It's a simple, it's a bottle. But then they create this full-blown illusion around the bottle. It's like a whole new world. A whole new world. Yeah. Sorry, Disney. Don't sue me. SCG Production.
He said
Thank you
production
so much,
donated
sweetie.
$15. Looking gorg as always, Dacob.
We got the hat today. SCG Productions. And, oh, cha. It's impossible to see. There it is. We got our Valentine's hearts. It's Valentine's season, baby. You best believe. History luxury is the history behind the brand, Leslie says. History. History. Luxury is the history behind the brand. Yeah. Yeah, that can be partially also luxury. Corina says, luxury to me is knowing that something was created by an artisan and they were paid a fair wage and had safe working conditions. Luxury for me is a sensation to have an enjoyment by wearing and carrying. Love lots from Vienna. Oh, love you too, sweetie. Lots of love to Vienna. Oh my God, didn't realize it's Valentine's season. Thanks, Dacob. Oh, thank you, SCG. And Ruth says the brand's story nowadays is more linked to who and where and under what conditions. Yeah, but most of them lie about it anyway. You know, when they show you like how their artisans are working on a collection, they're hammering everything and like they're wearing those white little outfits. You know that's all staged. You know they're not spending a whole day to stitch one bag up for you. No. Deborah says, I don't think Galliano can turn around and create massive demand when we are in an economic crisis. People are cutting back, and it's not the designer's fault. What are we talking about? Luxury is an illusion. Even Hermes with its games, they have bags in the back. You best believe they got bags in the back. Wait, did I do this? Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm just typing what I did here. Filmed. We filmed, yeah. Okay. We're gonna film the burning stuff. 200 people watching. Let's thumb up the like. Only 100 likes? You guys. Come on. Why? Why do we only have 100 likes when we have 200 people watching? Is my performance today so terrible? So très terrible. IOGG says luxury has many aspects combined. The design, the craftsmanship, the history, and like you said, the illusion and the feels that the brand created. Since the Dior book tote scandal, I wonder how Dior is not ashamed to put up those videos showing how bags or other items are made. I know, it is a travesty. To me, it's a feeling, it's an illusion. Let me show you my little heifer. This to me is luxury. The happiness that I feel when I find a chubby labubu like this one. This is the chunkiest labubu I have ever seen, okay? Look how chubby this one. This one is like the chubbiest one I've ever seen. And the fact that it's so chubby makes me very happy.
Show me to me, please. Send it to me, baby.
There you go. This one, it's the chubbiest labubu I have ever unboxed. And I mean, just to compare, you see here the pink one. You see how much bigger this one? I mean, they did something. This one, they did something to this one. This is called toffee, and this one is lychee berry with the labubusi. Okay, we got to fix the labubusi. You can't have that. Okay, we'll fix it later. But look at this. The chubbiness. It's so cute.
Please send it to me.
Send it to me, Rachel. Send it to me, please. Yes, it's a camel toe. It's a labubusi. And we can fix it. I just got to pull out the hairlets. But anyway. So this to me is luxury. When I get a labubu that is so chubby and soft, like happiness. This is happiness. This is my illusion. This is where I want to live. Extra fluff, Debbie. Out, Vel says me as a labubu. Yeah, there you go, Vel. Sorry, guys, I have markers because I've been writing the hearts, the Valentine's hearts. So I have the black marker on my fingers. Oh, Elena poses, I would love to fly first class or business just once in my life. And chances are it would be the only time in your life, given that planes have been crashing like crazy out of the sky lately. I do not recommend you fly at the moment, sweetie. I think currently the biggest luxury is to not fly. Planes have been crashing, fires have been burning, floods have been flooding. Y'all, listen, Linda. We're gonna film this one. The Salam. I don't know what that. Anyway, the Salami heir, the heir to the salami fortune of Italy, just crashed in a helicopter and passed away, kicked a bucket. Helicopter crash. My heart goes out to the Salami family. Now, here's the thing. Tip your host and let's film the topic. Did you know that there's a new trend out there? Luxury bags. Apparently, now the latest trend is to put the bag in the fire. Burn the luxury bags. Isn't that weird? Yes, that's a trend. That's a trend. Now, not fully burn, but smoke. For good fortune and good luck, maybe. I don't know. How did they do that? We're going to get to the bottom of this. But first, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thumb up this video. You guys, we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody who has been subscribing thus far, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a whirlwind, and I'm so, so, so grateful for everybody's love. Thank you so much. It's been 10 years. So let's get to 100K. I'm a grower, not a shower. YK. So it took us a while to get here, but here we is. Thank you guys so much. So, look, let me show you something. The flambe, says Cinnamon Roll in the live chat. Cha, what? Says Val, yes, we're burning bags now, apparently. I got a couple of videos to show you. It's not what you think, or is it? But it's a trend. You want to see a Louis Vuitton bag pass over fire? I got you covered, honey. I got you. You want to see a Gucci bag fly over fire? I got you covered, honey. Let me show you a video. Here, this is from TikTok, I believe. Thumb up and subscribe. Roddy Media. Follow Roddy Media for more. Okay, look at that. Authentication? No. We're here for purse purification. So this is, okay, so in Asia, we got the Lunar New Year. People are basically, hoping that their fortune, their money is going to be good in the Lunar New Year. So basically, as an omen, positivity for the new year, people are in a sacred place, in temples and what have you. They want their bags to heat up from the bottom up, to get warm and hot, meaning overflooding with money. Like if a bag is hot, it's going to earn money. It's going to get money. So this is kind of like something to, to bring good luck and good fortune for the Lunar New Year. You basically pass your bag over the temple's fire, and that should bring good luck. Now, so many people came to this event that the fire brigade had to be called in, and nobody was allowed to come close to the fire out of fear that they would actually start burning a bag and start a huge fire. So basically the authority had to step in, and they would take the bag of people and they would put the bag over the fire for you if you wanted them to. But like, could you imagine going like there with your, okay, Louis, okay. Cinnamon Roll says, imagine if it slips out of his hand, out of the glove, and falls into the fire. Well, then you're extra lucky, I guess. But anyway, could you imagine, like, you give them a Birkin and they throw the Birkin into the fire? Like, I get a Louis, like, okay, it's expensive, like, I get it. But like, yeah, it's, come on, Bernard, no. But like the Birkin, no. I'm not gonna give him my Birkin. Not gonna happen. But I got a second video for you. Let me show you the second one. And so here you go. This is in China, and this is a different angle. There's the Gucci bag I told you. I got you covered. They're gonna do the Gucci bag as well. This video is credited to TMG Fani. TMGFANI. And you know what I'm saying? Positivity, give me the fortune. I'm channeling Adina Monsoon from Ab Fab just before you start calling me for weird cultural appropriation and racist remarks. That show could not have been filmed today. I'm very well aware of that. But back in the 90s, different times, and I'm just kind of quoting Adina Monsoon. IYK. He gave the Gucci an extra twirl, says Deborah. He did indeed, and he has mass split, Oh, microphone dead? You can't hear me? If you can't hear me? Battery's new though. So what should I do? Be right back. Said I just tuned in, but immediately went sound only, and the sound editing of that burning video made me think of cursed horror before I went back and actually said, you still can't hear me. Yeah, I knew it was not the battery. We can hear you. Bad audio. Oh my God, that sound is horrible. It's still loud. It's gone? Fixed? Okay, good now? Okay now? Yeah. Now it's good. It's working. Better. Stop that sound. What sound, you guys? Now we can hear you fine. Okay, good. Okay, fine. So what happened? It was because of the video. No, the video doesn't have audio. The video doesn't have audio, you guys. Oh, the audio in the clip is loud? Does this video have audio? No. No, the video doesn't have audio, you guys. It must be a glitch. No, Edu, the video of the bags burning does not have audio. I swear to you. Edu, the video does not have audio. Maria says, alien. They made this kind of contact years ago. So it's aliens. Let's do what? What's the second video? Continuation? From where? Ah, okay. This is the Gucci bag I told you about. This is the Gucci bag I was telling you about earlier, and you can pull the Gucci bag on top of the fire, and he did do 2 twirls. I mean, exciting, I don't know. But what bag is that? He's wearing glasses, he's more protected. Oh, somebody on the other side. What's that black bag also? I mean, people are literally coming in rows and they're all like, oh my God, can you please do my bag, my bag? And then what's this bucket of dirty water? What's that bucket of dirty water? Did they put a bag in that bucket in case the bag starts burning? And why is the water so dirty? I don't want my bag to be thrown in a dirty bucket of water. No, that's way too difficult, way too complicated. Oh, is that a Coach bag? Well, anyway, either way you put it, are we willing to let a stranger, even though they might be from the fire department, take our bag and put it on top of fire and glide it through and then like give it back to us and be like, okay, you're going to be lucky this year. You go. Good luck. Or are you, because honestly, because I don't know if the whole shtick is you got to bring the most expensive bag you have in order to, elevate the chances of getting a good fortuitous year. Because like, if that's the case, I would have to bring my Birkin. Hell to the no. I'm thinking, what if I bring like the cheapest bag I have and we fake it? And I risk it with a little bag, but then probably the heavens up above would say, you risk little, you gain little. You risk a lot, you might gain a lot. I don't know. Nectarine Man says, what if he actually throws the fakes in the fire? So, but this is something somebody was saying in the first video, right? They're saying like, this is a new way of authenticating a bag. They were saying in the first video, authentication, no, we're here for purse purification. This is the authentication. By the way, the second video is credited to TMGFANI, TMG Fani. That's the second video. And the first video is Roddy Media. There you go. So yeah, authentication. Could you imagine if like new authenticators pop up now and they're like, okay, so here's the deal. You got your little Chanel Timeless Classic double flap that you paid $10,000 for. Yeah. Is it authentic? You bought it pre-loved. We'll be the judge of that. Let me pass it through the foyer. If the hoe burns, it's fake. If it doesn't, it's real. In other words, we're going back to the witch hunts. We're going back to, look, we're going to dump you into the water, tie you up with stones and everything. If you float, you're a witch. If you sink to the bottom, you're human. And either way, you die, basically. That was the whole shtick of those trials and tribulations. Teresa McGuire says, hail to the no. And Ruth says, hell no, that's demonic stuff. No, thank you, says Cinnamon Roll. It's a no for me, too. Allison says, the Labubus love fire. Labubu, where's my Labubu? Labubu, do you want to go into the fire? Labubu wants to be a bag charm on this bag. Check it out. It's a good color combo. The little Louis Vuitton bag with the toffee Labubu with my heifer. Look at that little heifer on the back. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, baby. Oh, no, not in the fire. If it's a blessing for fortune, throw my bag in, says SCG Productions. I would bring my cause bag, says Eftelmar. Hell to the no, says Coretta Burrows. And Ruth says, elevates the chances that the devil comes inside the bag. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. What do you think about this? Would you let your luxury bag be wobbled on top of a fire by some gentle stranger? Let me know. And subscribe, bitches. Bye. Man, how many mistakes in today's live stream? This is not working today for some reason. Okay. Now, done. Now, I'm still thinking about that audio. Val, I don't know. The video doesn't have audio. So I don't know if it's a glitch. It's probably a glitch. But the video, like the way I uploaded the video to my program here, it doesn't have audio. The video has no audio, you guys. Debbie says crazy. Wait till you hear the playback. So even the first part is not working. So even the first part was super loud. Okay. So anyway, missing. How's it going? Oh, it's cool. Cool. Chiara Andrea says, what was that? Glitch for sure. It was really awful. Had to remove my headphones. Well, my apologies, you guys. It was not intentional on my end. Oh, it sounds like voices from another side. So was it aliens? Let me take a sip of that for that. So that was in the entire video. Great. I'm not going to film this again. I don't give a fuck. Seriously, I'm done. This is not going to happen. I'm not filming the topic again because the freaking microphone was in the video. So anyway, next, Didier Ludot. Now, for those of you who have been to Paris and, have shopped in Paris, secondhand, pre-loved, you might know that very nearby oh man, there's two things I always forget. Joan Crawford's name, it's the only actress whose name is really hard for me to remember. For some reason, the way that Joan Crawford, the way it's all, I don't know what it is about her name. That's the name I always forget. And the other name I always forget is the Grand Palais. Now I remembered it. The Grand Palais. So very close to the Grand Palais, Didier Ludot, 50 years ago, opened up a pre-loved shop where all the stars went to buy their secondhand trinkets. They would buy their, costume jewelry. They would buy some haute couture pieces, vintage. They would buy some prêt-à-porter vintage pieces as well. Everett Guerrero, hello from Sweden. The Chanel perfumes are increasing here. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend too, sweetie. Yes, the Chanel perfumes skincare and makeup has increased in America on the 1st of February, in Europe on the 3rd of February, on Monday. It increased in Europe. And it also increased in Australia, I think on Monday or Tuesday. So basically, the price increase happened everywhere beginning of February. Ale, magaya. Maria says some audio experts should check out that strange voice. Maybe it was just my voice echoing through a glitch. Maybe it was like being enhanced. Like maybe it was repeating itself 3 or 4 times or something. Okay, guys, you're still shook. Okay, let's take a minute. I can't keep on. Everybody's still shocked by that voice. Let's take a minute. Gummy says, not the best sounds to hear alone in the dark. At least have my emotional support bowl of pasta. Adele says, no, it wasn't you. The audio was on repeat and seemed to go along with the videos is what I do. Okay, call the police, says F. Dilmar. Okay, guys, relax. We're still alive. We're still here. It began when I switched videos. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. Have we all collected our thoughts? Are we ready to move on, or are we still going to talk about the voices in the... We like scary stuff in the bunker. Oh yeah, we love the scary stuff. It was like a monster talking, says Chiara. I have a new kitten and he seems to like you. Oh, well, hello, kitten. So cute. NCG Productions says, I had my tea. Let's move on. As Dacob said, it was a glitch. Okay, good. Moving on. So for those of you who don't know, Didier Ludot has been around for 50 years, right, on the other side, opposite of the Grand Palais. And basically selling stuff. I've been to Didier Ludot. Now, Didier Ludot also has a Instagram account. You can go check out Didier Ludot. And this is the interesting point because this is kind of like another theme for the end of luxury. Didier Ludot really has this huge shop. You come in, you can lose yourself inside of it, costume jewelry, dresses, shoes, bags, mostly dresses though. That's what he was famous for. And this is why the stars would go to buy vintage couture from him. And we're talking everybody, you know, from Nicole Kidman to Rihanna, like, you know what I mean? The A-listers. 50 years later, he says, you know what, hoes? I'm good. I'm done. I'm closing my shop. He probably sold it. And it's over. And that was interesting to me because I thought, well, maybe he's just retiring. You know, he's retiring. I mean, it's been 50 years. You know, he probably has enough money now. And he's going to auction off his famous pieces, like from his collection. And after the auction, it's over. Didier Ludot closes shop, says WWD magazine, with last hurrah sale. What shocked me is how he shares my vision of the fashion world. Because he says, I no longer relate to the fashion scene. So WWD magazine on their Instagram account, which is WWD, says, as a French vintage specialist, Didier Ludot prepares to shutter his store at not Grand Palais, Palais Royal. You see, I keep mixing those up. Palais Royal. After 50 years, he has some regrets. After decades of catering to celebrities, including Nicole Kidman, Julia Roberts, Demi Moore, Kate Moss, and Naomi Campbell, he finds today's clientele is just not the same. I no longer relate to the fashion scene, he said at a preview of the sale on Thursday of the last 380 pieces from his archive at auction house Bonham's Cornet de Saint-Cyr, capping off Paris Couture Week. And I thought to myself, how fascinating. He's done. He can't relate. Because fashion is dead. It's over. It's boring. It's unrelatable. I totally get it. But then I went to the comment section underneath this post, and here's what the people have to say in the comment section. Somebody says, spot on. People come to try on couture dresses with Uggs. Who wouldn't be turned off? And then somebody replied, 100%, so on point. So on point. Then somebody else said, not sure if that's the real reason for his departure. I would say it's more about him not being able to find rare fashion at prices he used to pay and flip it for large amounts. Social media and easy research must be the main reason. Then somebody replied to that, you been to his place or you're just blowing smoke? But here's the thing. I can see that happening. You know, he had his ways of getting access to special pieces, you know, special items, special, you know what I mean? Special, you know, couture items for cheaper. But now, you know, people can sell it for a lot more themselves if they sell it on some online pre-loved websites. So I think there's a little bit of that. But then somebody else says, oh, no, yeah, that's that. And then somebody else said, I think that it has to do with the age and social media and the way that people relate and communicate and talk about fashion. He's maybe more old school and doesn't really, you know, vibe with, the lingo. I can tell you this much. I've been to Didier Ludot in Paris in my younger years, and I can tell you this. Max says Didier Ludot was the arrière-garde of designer vintage lines have moved. Lines have moved, and celebrities nowadays will go source from younger, more progressive vintage sellers. He's washed, sorry. Max, thank you for saying this, Max. I don't think I've seen you chat before in the live chats, but hello, thank you for chiming in. Here's the thing, Max. I have been to Didier Ludot in my younger years, right? And I mean, was I flamboyant? No. Was I dressed in Uggs? No. I looked fancy. I had my little Chanel necklace on, you know. Now, he was in the store when I came in. Oh, Max's new sub here. Hello from Australia. Ex-Parisian here. Oh, Max, hi. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. And welcome to the chat. Okay, so here's what happened. So I go into Didier Ludot with a friend of mine, mind you, who's Parisian. Well, from Marseille, but moved to Paris and has been living in Paris for like 20 years. We entered Didier Ludot together. By the way, my friend is fabulous, okay? Ginger, he has his own party in Paris. Like, everybody knows him. Like, he is the Parisian, but he's not snobby or elitist at all. Back in the day, he used to live in Saint-Denis, and I stayed with him in Saint-Denis. And this is why I say, like, you want to know Paris, you go to Saint-Denis. IYKYK. You haven't been to Paris until you've been to Saint-Denis, period. So anyway, and it is dangerous. But we digress. So, hi, Minnie Jeffrey. Hi, Dacob. Such a long time I was not able to join a live. Hi, sweetie. Welcome. So we go to Didier Ludot, and my friend speaks perfect French, obviously. I mean, I don't because, we'll go. And I'm looking at some stuff, and Mr. Didier Ludot, such an asshole to me. That's what I'm trying to get to. He was not welcoming. He was not nice. And I know a lot of the Parisians that have their shops, their fashion shops, their bookstores, because I always love to enter bookstores in Paris, like they're going to have an attitude, especially if you're like not, French. They're going to be like, I don't have time for this. Very, but in the French version of Anna Delvey, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you. So, I'm like, I get it. I get that attitude from the French. And usually I give them back the attitude and then they respect me and that was fine. But he was not having it. He thought we were just like some young bimbos, like, how dare you enter my shop? And that vibe that he gave me of like, what do you want? I was like, huh. I was like, really? So you think just because I'm younger, I know shit about fashion and I don't know what I'm talking about? And like, bitch, have several seats. Have several seats, okay? Not with me. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. So anyway, I looked at him and I was like, oh, I guess we're not going to be doing business here today. Thank you. And I left. That's that. Never spoke about it since. But now that he's gone, I can say it. I'm like, okay, girl, maybe it's your attitude that should have been a little bit better, Anyway, now he's like retiring into the countryside and he wants to paint. He's a painter now. Good luck to you, Didier. Son of Summer says, Saint-Denis seems pretty dangereuse nowadays. It's always been dangereuse. Max says, my wife used to do guided vintage tours and brought some wealthy American clients there. He was an ass to them too. Haha, there you go. I know what I'm talking about, honey. I've been there, done that. I survived Didier Ludot. Didier Ludot. Didier Ludot. Ludot. And you best believe, Oompa Loompas like, what's his name? Like, are gonna go and film the list. Can you go and film the last video about Didier Ludot? Oh, you're so fancy, so special with your little clothes, you do the little cousin, Didier Ludot, blah, blah, blah. Ah! God, the fashion world in Paris, I swear. I don't know, who is that? Do we still have the person in the chats that spilled some fashion tea earlier? And Ruth says, he was known for his discerning eye and his refusal to compromise on quality, which might have come across as intimidating or harsh to some. Additionally, his comments and interviews sometimes reflected a certain disdain for contemporary fashion trends and a nostalgia for the golden age of haute couture. Oh, please. The golden age of his cheese. No. 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 This is the thing, especially since high fashion is pretty much gone. Ah, please. Quel dommage. Give me a break. There's more haute couture in this labubu than there is in Didier Ludot. Max says, was this tea about Tisci? I don't know. Not having a vision. No, the tea about not having a vision. Who was talking about not having a vision earlier on? But au revoir, Didier. Exactly, Debbie. Shout out to his family. So if we manage to find out who was the person, I don't remember the name anymore. My apologies. If you are in the chats, come back to us. Oh, Corina says it was Max. Can you please then write it again, because I can't scroll up that far, because we have a lot of chats. I can't scroll up that high, but about the vision. Somebody wrote something about the vision. The vision, please. Thank you. It was something about the vision. Oh, it was Givenchy at Tisci? Let me type. Okay, he got bitter and twisted as he got older. That's so French. Oh, but that's Didier Ludot, maybe? Yeah. Deborah knows, because she comes from a French family. That's why she's writing that, you guys. Luxury in lines. About Maria Grazia Curie? No. Debbie, yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember either. Like, I just saw it with the kind of, with the side of my eye, you know, and then it was gone, and then the chats kept rolling, and now I can't find it anymore. But okay, yeah, if you guys remember, it was probably Max. Maybe Max, you can type it out again. Marina says something about no theme 15 days before the show. She was Australian. Galliano for Gucci. Max is retyping it. Yeah. All right. Let's see what Max retypes. In the meantime, good luck to you, Didier Ludot. Didier Ludot. Didier Ludot. And good luck to you. And then on a Schiaparelli show, and again, you guys, I was contemplating, people were telling me, oh, can you review the Elsa Schiaparelli show, the Schiaparelli show? I'm like, I'm not going to review the Schiaparelli show. I'm not going to review Dingleberry's show. I don't. And I told you to, wait, hold on. Max says, it was about Tisci not fitting as Givenchy. I used to supply Givenchy and a lot of fashion houses back when he was the head. One season, he contacted us 15 days before the actual runway show. And it's a little short notice, but it happens. And they didn't even have a theme for the whole show. Oh, classic. Look, I met Tisci several times, but I yeah, let's just say I don't want to get sued. So let me just, no, because
It's none of your business. Now go home.
now go home. It's against my religion to tell you no, because no. Yeah. Oh my God, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. But anyway, let's just put it this way. The guy did not give me the impression of being capable of staying focused for too long. To quote Wendy Williams, you know what I'm saying? 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 That's all. No, 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 Rich Mitch. Nobody touched me. Who would want to touch me? Rich Mitch, like, he touched. No, 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 no. But honestly, though, I wouldn't want to touch him either, because, like, girl, I've seen him. I've dealt with him. He's not attractive to me whatsoever. Hi, Finley. Good morning, sweetie. Talking about Wendy Williams, free Wendy, please. Free Wendy. I just watched yet another one of those phone calls that she managed to smuggle out of her prison. And I love Wendy so, so, so much. She can be as shady as she wants to be. Good for her. And you know, Wendy, like, free Wendy. Seriously, the latest interview that I saw with her, she was really crystal clear in her mind. Like, she was very, very, very clear. Very clear. More clear than she was a couple of days ago in the other interview that she gave. Like, Wendy Williams is amazing. I love her so much. She has been an inspiration for me for years and years and years. And she's just, yeah, she's amazing. And I really, 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 really say, please free her. Take her out of the conservatorship. She needs to get her new show. Maybe she doesn't want to do television. Maybe she wants to do radio. But like, she was born for that. I mean, she is incredible. Incredible. Allegedly, her conservator is suing Lifetime for the TV show they did with her. But Wendy said in her interview, she's like, I don't want to sue them. She's like, I want to work with Lifetime in the future. I think they've been always good to me. They've been good to me. I don't want to sue them. But apparently, she claims allegedly that her conservator wants to sue Lifetime to make money for the show that they did with her. It's insane. Why is even conservatorship a thing in America? Only if you're rich. They're not going to put you in a conservatorship if you're poor. If you're poor, they're going to let you down on the street. You can shrivel up like a raisin and die for all they care. No, but they want your money because they're taking her money. I mean, I really don't understand the whole concept of conservatorship. I think it is disgusting. Like, she has no rights. She's locked up in some elderly house where she can't leave and she has no rights, and somebody's managing her money and somebody's managing everything she does. Like, she has been locked up for 3 years. She has been locked up for 3 years, paying them huge amounts of money. They're taking the money to conserve her, and she has no right to exit. Something is so broken with this system, and it has to change. Oh, it's giving total Britney vibes. Total Britney vibes. They wanted to silence her because she was talking too much about Diddy, says Enru. There's the whole Diddy situation, because she did claim, right, that they fired her. They fired her from her radio show because she was speaking up about Diddy. Mirel, oh, thank you. Hi, Mirel. Yeah, it is. It's AI Italy. Sabotaging her career, sue her previous employer. I mean, no, seriously. Wendy is amazing. I love her with all her shades, with all the shady aspects. Aha, she's amazing. Hi, Ollie. Good morning, sweetie. Cafecito. Actually, I have a Hello Kittito. Okay, now back to Schiaparelli. I was telling you why I don't like Dingleberry 3 live streams ago. I said I don't like him for a specific reason. Actually, I don't know if we should film this video. We didn't film it last time. Somebody said, oh, you should post this as a separate video. I'm probably going to attract a ton of hate. Let's try to film this. Maybe we don't post it, but let's try to film this. Schiaparelli and the artistic director of Schiaparelli, Mr. Dingleberry, as I like to call him Dingleberry, because really, people say, oh my God, amazing, groundbreaking, he's a genius. Everything he does for Schiaparelli is, oh my God, so groundbreaking. Susie Menkes, even a couple of seasons ago, in an interview with him, told him, you have single-handedly saved French haute couture. I'm like, Susie, maybe it's time to retire, baby. Huh? And then after the presidential inauguration, you're also praising Melania's dresses and Ivanka's dress. And you double down in a second post and like, really? Susie? Anyway, here's the thing. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. But Dingleberry. Okay, people are saying, but it's like undeniable that he's a genius. Here's the thing, people. I'm going to make this very simple and very short. What he's doing at Schiaparelli is not new. Yes, Elsa did it before him. He's taking from the archives. He did an interview a short while ago where they were asking him, oh, so I've noticed that you're focusing on one specific part of Elsa's creation. And he said, yes, I'm doing that on purpose. I'm very, very cautiously and slowly adding new elements from her archives into the collections, but I'm doing it consciously, very, very slowly, because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overstep it. I want to, slow cooker. And I'm like, you son of a preacher man from Texas, because he is a son of a preacher man from Texas. No, here's the thing, because the interviewer said, but you have artists that worked with Elsa, right? Salvador Dali, for example, Jean Cocteau. He said, yes, those are artists, and those items I did not consider for my collections yet. But you see, he's like, and he's trying to say he's all about being humble, humble, with his perfectly coiffed beard that took him hours to trim perfectly. But then he's like wearing these simple clothes and he's like humble. I'm like, girl, there's nothing humble about you. I see right through you. Okay? If you were humble, you would not be coiffing that beard so much. You would not be trimming your hair to look like the little boy next door still. Girl, please, I see right through you. And then he says, those were artists she collaborated with. And then he wants to be humble and says, I'm the artist now that she's collaborating with because I'm the one who's making the collections. I'm like, girl, you're not an artist. How dare you put yourself on the level of Salvador Dali and Jean Cocteau? With all due respect, Mr. Dingleberry, with all due respect, take several seats. And here's the thing, people say, no, but the collections they're undeniably genius. I'm like, here's the thing, you guys, and this is where I'm going to put it very simply. The problem is the fashion world is at a full collapse. We're playing creative musical chairs with all the artistic directors being shoved around from one brand to the next, and there's absolutely no substance anymore. Nobody's given the freedom to design and create and innovate anymore. Everything is playing safe. Money, money, money. Corporation. For the publicly owned companies, it's about shareholders. So here's the thing. There's no creativity. Fashion is dead, people. Luxury is dead, people. Call a spade a spade. I've been saying this for, 7 years now? Enough is enough. In all of this sadness and emptiness, this deserted plain of nothingness, there's one brand that goes the Baroque route, that does hammered gold, plated gold-toned items, corsets shaped in the shape of the body, the feet, the shoes with the little toes, with the fingers, and that is Schiaparelli, and that's Dingleberry for Schiaparelli, and everybody calls him a genius. I'm like, listen, Linda, he is not a genius. The problem is there's no other brand is doing that at the moment. He's just lucky that he found a niche right now to be in the brand, in the only brand that does that style. But back in the 80s and the 90s, many brands were doing that style. Many brands were doing that design. In other words, if more brands were doing that type of Baroque and Renaissance design and style, he would disappear. Because the second he would get competition, they would be better than him. Some would be worse than him, but a lot would be much better than him. The problem is, there's nobody else doing it at the moment. So he has the privilege of being the only one to do it, hence being the one who could say, look at me, genius. No, honey, boo-boo cha, you're not a genius. Those leather corsets that shape the body, Gautier did it already before you, decades ago. Those shoes that have the shape of toes and fingers, Vivienne Westwood did it before you, decades ago. And yes, Schiaparelli did it before Vivienne Westwood, but that was Elsa. So what? You're stealing from her own archives. That's fine. You're still making it for the brand. But what I'm trying to say, the glasses that you did years ago that had that, the nose covering with the eye, 60s, Oliver Goldsmith. And then Bernard Wilhelm redid them as well with Francois Sagat. You remember the porn actor with the tattooed hair head. He was like super popular back in the 2000s. He was the Y2K, IYK. I haven't seen him act lately anywhere, but he was the one wearing the superhero masks by Bernard Wilhelm. Bernard Wilhelm got those masks inspired by Oliver Goldsmith. Then Dingleberry comes along and a couple of years ago does it for Schiaparelli and everybody screams, genius. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, are these people idiots? How do they not know that all of this was already done before? He's just copying. But that's the problem, isn't it? Nowadays, really, knowledge is at the tip of your fingers. All you got to do is Google it. You got to know how to Google and where to look for. But if you're interested in going down the rabbit hole, you will find a lot of information very quickly, and you will know. And yet, with all of that information at the tip of our fingertips, and we have never been dumber than we are today. And the people that are, you know, praising and hailing him as the miracle child saving the haute couture, I'm like, you guys have no clue about fashion history. Obviously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back to my video. It's still on my channel. The Elsa Schiaparelli show, I think it was one of the first haute couture shows, or even pret-a-porter shows. He started off with haute couture. But Dingleberry's haute couture show a couple of years ago, it's still on my channel. Just search on YouTube, Dacob Schiaparelli review. And you're going to see it's going to be a photo on the thumbnail of those glasses and me next to it, because I have those glasses in my archives. I have the Bernhard Wilhelm sunglasses in my archives in like 10 different colors. So don't come to me telling me, oh my God, he's amazing. I'm like, what is it that he did that's amazing, actually? And then you're going to tell me, no, but like the silhouette, like the amazing, like the drapery, the dégradé. I'm like, honey, the dégradé has been done before and a gazillion times better than his dégradé. Okay, the silhouettes have been done a gazillion times before he did. There's nothing new about it. It's boring. And actually, quite frankly, offensive to me. It's offensive how little effort is put into creating this. For creating this shenanigan of a collection for Schiaparelli, the repetitiveness of it all. The repetitiveness of it all. It's just so sad. So sad. And the kids are like, oh my God, this is amazing. Somebody commented, Kang Fashioned commented on one of the posts on Instagram about Schiaparelli, says, was just commenting about this on Business of Fashion on the Schiaparelli show. I can't relate to what I just watched. Because some people have been asking me, Dacob, can you please review the current Schiaparelli by Dingleberry Haute Couture show, which would be Spring-Summer 25? And I said, no, I don't want to review that shit. It depresses me just watching it. So anyway, Kang Fashion said on Instagram publicly, was just commenting about this on Business of Fashion on the Schiaparelli show. I can't relate to what I just watched. People acting like they get it and clapping. Yet the mess that walked that runway, just pathetic. Then I commented back, I said, thank you so much for saying this. I thought I was alone on this. I just went on a major rant about current Schiaparelli last week on my stream because like I can't anymore. I've had it officially. Like what's his name? The drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race. Detox, as Detox said in RuPaul's Drag Race, what was it, season 3, 4? I have had it officially with Dingleberry and the likes, you know. There's this whole Texan movement. Some Texans are really fine, but him and Tom Ford, I can't. And yes, I can do the Tom Ford voice. I always do it. When we talk about Tom Ford, you know, he goes into a serious talk, and he's a very serious man. He's to be considered seriously. He's a mask for mask type of designer, and you have to understand that when Tom Ford is in the room, and when Tom Ford starts designing, and when Tom Ford talks about style and elegance, you better seriously listen to what he has to say, because he's the true designer, and he will act the part till his dying day. You see, Dingleberry does the same, in my humble opinion. He's acting a part. He's playing that, you know, sexy little guy who doesn't really know that he's sexy, you know, next door. He's the guy next door, you know. Really? You don't know that you're sexy? But how much time do you spend in front of the mirror trimming that beard, coiffing and grooming that beard for us, to show us that beard and that denim little ensemble that you always wear every day? Please. Look, I'm not saying, oh, you're ugly, you're not ugly. You know, you're not difficult to look at, but you know that. You know that. So please don't. And then the other day, he stepped in an interview saying somebody is interviewing him and he's Dingleberry. And he's like, oh, you know, I'm sick and tired of people wearing stuff just to be photographed, just to make it an Instagrammable, I'm paraphrasing here, an Instagrammable moment. Oh, you know, this is just like stop wearing stuff to show off. In other words, he's like saying, be more humble. And I'm like, you're saying be more humble? And literally every single dress you made for the latest runway was over the top, was not humble, and was literally made for an Instagram moment. So how can you live with the duality of what you say, your statement, as opposed to what your work is? Oh, I see. No, you're the guy who's humble and simple, wearing the denim in nature with the beard, you know, living your cowboy life. Please spare me. Spare me. You want to do flamboyant art? Somebody also told me the other day, no, Dacob, but why can't he be his mask for mask self and live out the femininity through his artistry, through his fashion? I'm like, well, that's the problem is it's not honest. Which one of the two can coexist, but which one is lying here? Which one is lying? Because you can't sell me both. You cannot sell me both. So you're either faking it to meet the standards of the Schiaparelli fashion house, so you got to make stuff look in a way more flamboyant, but then you're kind of being counterproductive because in every interview you're saying you're not that. You don't like that. So why are you doing it then? Why are you doing it? If you want people to be more humble, you don't want everybody to just wear clothes for an Instagram moment. Okay, then why are you doing it? Then, be honest with yourself. You don't like doing it, then quit. Then just quit. Then don't do it. But don't sit here talking, or don't stand there talking, spitting in the plate you're eating from, saying like, oh God, this is all too much. People overdressing, you're the one dressing them. You're the one overdressing them. And I'm not talking to you in that mask for mask type of voice now. I should shave my hair off and, take all the makeup off and, spit a little and be like the dude, and then maybe you're going to listen to me because like you're that real mask for mask gay that needs, no, girl, please. No, it just isn't honest enough. So because I have this feeling that they're always clashing together, that one aspect of him giving those interviews and then that aesthetic that he shows in the runway, I'm like, they're not, there's friction there that's not good. It's not honest. Okay? And so, there you go. We're done. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. And this is why I don't like Schiaparelli. Under his guidance. Do I love Elsa Schiaparelli? She was fighting with Coco, and Coco Chanel is my love. But that's okay. They were competitors and they didn't like each other. And that's okay. I can still respect Elsa Schiaparelli and her shocking couture as well as fragrance. But that's fine. That's all fine. It's him that makes the whole situation insipid. Just like Demna Gvasalia makes it all insipid for me, for Balenciaga. I love Balenciaga. Cristobal Balenciaga. Cristobal Balenciaga. Not the travesty that Demna is doing now. That's a whole other can of worms and a whole other topic for a whole other conversation, which, by the way, I've also had, people are commenting on my channel. I'm like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Balenciaga is amazing. The oversized shirts, it's genius. Nobody's done it before. I'm like, the oversized shirts? Genius. Nobody's done it before? How dare you even comment if you have no clue about fashion history? Girl, please. We're done here. Thank you. Go watch Loic. Go watch those people that are always going to say, yes, yes, love it, love it. I love everything you do. It's so amazing. Oh, it's so cute. So cute how you do the little clothes, the little braids, the detail. Très magnifique. Love you loads. Subscribe. Yes, Deborah, I said a preacher man, Catholic priest, yes, but his family was religious. He's probably used to hypocritical stances. Please, spare me. Spare me. Oh, Yuli, thank you. Yuli, yes.
ILE's donated €5. Love from Germany.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh, let me add you to the list. And how do we spell it? Yuli 3C. There you are. You're on my little heart. Thank you guys so much. It's St. Valentine's Day time, so that's why we got the little hearts today. Oversized shirts were 90s staple. For sure. That silhouette is from Margiela. Demna is his fanboy. Please. I can't. Demna. Seriously. No. Is that Frida Giannini's house? No, this is AI, babes. AI. Dacob, I'm dying with your accents and voices. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Go back further than 90s. Yeah, it's even in the 80s, honey. So there's that topic. Okay. So what was that? Oh, yeah, Dingleberry. Done. Dingleberry. Dongleberry. Okay. So I am looking for, wait, just a second. Okay. Let me just touch up my makeup. We have this topic now, which is kind of interesting. And fashion, 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 fashion. I mean, it's insane. Like every day that goes by, there's more fashion stuff that happens, despite all the odds and the crazy shenanigans that we're going through in this world today, in this life, or whatever you want to call it. Politically speaking, we are in turmoil, and yet fashion doesn't give two shits. Fashion just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Demna equals hot mess. Tarima Caruso, I agree. Okay, let's film it. Fashion Nova, what have you been doing? Allegedly covering up bad reviews online? Deleting bad comments from your customers? And getting caught? And sued? Hold on a minute, allegedly. Hold on a minute, we gotta talk about this. I have an article here by Retail Wire, and we're gonna have to touch base on this because Fashion Nova, girl, what have you been doing? Subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. We're almost there. Mwah. Thank you so much for subscribing. I can't believe we're actually literally at the brink of the 100K subbies, and I hope we get there before YouTube decides that they're not going to issue any more of those cute little silver plaques. Like when you reach 100,000 subbies, they keep making them smaller and smaller, by the way. They used to be really nice with like a rounded metal. That was too expensive for them. Then they stopped making those and they started kind of just laser cutting them, but big. Now, just last year, they stopped doing that. They shrunk them. Now they're smaller. I'm like, girl, by the time I make it to 100,000 subbies, they're probably not going to make the plaques at all anymore. It's going to be so sad, but just my luck. But anyway, FTC's issuing $2.4 million in refunds after Fashion Nova hid negative online reviews. This is what the title of the article reads. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Subscribe. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission, also called FTC, went after fast fashion retailer Fashion Nova for allegedly burying negative online reviews. As a result of the investigation and settlement order, the FTC is sending refunds to over 148,300 customers, amounting to roughly $2.4 million. Can we talk? That's a lot. First of all, Yuli in the live chats, where we're filming this video live, by the way, in front of a live virtual audience. So subscribe to my channel and join the fun. And I stream several times a week. Yuli says, what? A company deleting negative reviews? No way. I know, it's no shock. But they all claim how they are all how they all respect the opinion of their, customers. They don't delete negative comments. Well, you guys, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I was not born yesterday. I might be an autumn heifer, but I'm not a spring chicken. But here's the thing. I get it that a lot of these brands want to hide, negative comments. Like they've been trying, but when they get caught, it's trouble. But it's one thing to delete a couple of negative comments, which is also bad and shouldn't happen. But it's a whole other thing the FTC is sending refunds to over 148,000 people. 148,000 people whose comments or reviews have allegedly been deleted? That's a lot, you guys. 148,000, amounting to roughly $2.4 million. Now, for Fashion Nova, I think $2.4 million is peanuts. But still, that's huge, you guys, huge. It's not like saying, yeah, they deleted 50 comments. They deleted 50 negative reviews. No, we're talking 148,300 negative reviews. You guys, I mean, that's like a whole operation. You know what I'm saying? Per the settlement agreement, Fashion Nova can no longer keep reviews from consumers. Duh. Regardless of the commentator's opinion. A $4.2 million fine was also levied against the retailer. So $2.4 million in compensation, and then another $4.2 million as a fine. From as early as late 2015 through mid-November 2019. So that's, I want to say four something years. Fashion Nova chose to have 4- and 5-star reviews automatically post to the website, but did not approve or publish hundreds of thousands lower starred, more negative reviews, the FTC wrote in its 2022 complaint. It's like some luxury YouTubers that I know. When they post a video and you comment under their video, they don't let that comment go through. They first send all of the comments into their held for review folder, and then they pick and choose which comments they want to post on their channel in the comments section underneath their video. And then these same lying a-holes have the audacity to say on their channel in their video, they have no drama. They never get negative comments. They only get positive comments and only positive reviews and only positive feedback. Be careful, people, who you trust on social media. And luxury YouTube is a whole extra special poisonous can of worms. Enjoy! Fashion Nova customers who bought merchandise before November 21st, 2019 may be eligible for a refund. However, anyone who did not present a valid claim to the FTC before August 15th, 2023 is out of luck, as no further submissions are being accepted. Qualified customers will receive a refund of $16 on average. Yes, it's a tiny, tiny amount of money for a review that's been canceled. But hey, 148,300 people are being compensated. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Fashion Nova's past legal troubles. Here we open up another chapter. Did you know, and we made several videos on Fashion Nova in the past, but here we go with their past legal troubles. Did you know that there's more? The recent settlement isn't Fashion Nova's first encounter with the FTC. Prior allegations from the agency accused the fast fashion company of not notifying customers when orders were delayed and failing to offer a reasonable method to cancel orders in such cases. Fashion Nova also purportedly compensated consumers for unshipped products with gift cards instead of issuing a proper refund. In 2020, the fashion company was ordered to pay $9.3 million for these offenses. Fashion Nova may have been on the U.S. Labor Department's radar as well. Per the New York Times, an investigation from 2016 to 2019 reportedly found that the company's clothing was made in several factories that employed undocumented workers, enabling the facilities to pay them below a legal wage. And generally, fashion companies do not directly contract with these factories, leaving the negotiations up to the third party. However, after the government agency found multiple off-the-books factories manufacturing Fashion Nova clothes, the company was contacted by the department. We have already had a highly productive and positive meeting with the Department of Labor in which we discussed our ongoing commitment to ensuring that all workers involved with the Fashion Nova brand are appropriately compensated for the work they do. Erika Meyerhans, the company's general counsel, told The Times in 2019. In December of 2024, the FTC took action against Southern Glazer's Wine and Spirits for legal price discrimination. The agency claimed the wine and spirits distributor violated the Robinson-Patman Act by purportedly giving large chains retailers price advantages over small independent stores. That's a whole different issue. But anyway, I don't know why they put that in the same article. But so, Deborah C. says the world is spiraling out of control. No refuge even in the fashion world. I mean, wow. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Terrible. You know. Terrible. What can I say? So that's why Louis Vuitton has no reviews on their products, says Andrew online. Ha ha ha. Bernard would not appreciate us making comments on his family products. Ooh. Ooh. Ah la 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 la. Yes, Mr. Bernard Arnault. A whole other can of worms. Boop, boop. Subscribe, you guys. Let's get to 100K. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below about Fashion Nova and this whole situation. And this kind of our voices as consumers being canceled, being, censored, the censorship of it all. You leave a review and, it's a negative one or it's a mediocre one or it's kind of like a mellow one. It's not like raving 5-star review. No, then I'm not going to post your review to my website. Sorry, boo-boo. Like, really? Really? This is where we've gone to? There's no honesty. You can't trust anybody these days. Oh, we're in for a bumpy ride, you guys. Subscribe. Love you loads. Bye. Deborah says, the world is spiraling out of control. No refuge even in the fashion world, except for the banca. Hi, Siobhan. How's it going? So that was Fashion Nova, baby. And sorry, just okay. Then these brands want to incentivize consumers by giving online store credit for positive reviews. Please, terrible. Can we get to 200 likes? Thank you, Debbie. I want to show you something. I recycled one of my that I got. One of the things I got at Home Goods from on the Halloween sale after Halloween. And I've had like Halloween trinkets standing inside of it for up until today. And then today I realized, hold on a minute. There's something better I want to put inside of my little Halloween pastel pink and orange cookie jar. Are you ready for this? Is too cute. I don't know. I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know if you're ready for this. Hold on. Can we talk? Okay. Okay. So this is a porcelain jar with glass, and it's pink with a jack-o'-lantern. And there's a labubu in it. The labubu is my favorite labubu. This is Dada, the pink labubu. The pink labubu is my favorite labubu, okay? But, okay, so first of all, look at that jack-o'-lantern and the little bow under the jack-o'-lantern. And then we got Dada under, and she's like, hey, bitches, it's your girl, Dada.
I don't live here, I'm chilling.
You're chilling. You don't live here, you're chilling. And Ruth says, Dacob, you've outdone yourself. Isn't this so cute? This is so adorable. So, of course, because of the green screen, you don't really see that this is glass. It kind of disappears when we do this, right? If I put my hand behind, you get to see. Well, hold on, you know what? Let's take the Gucci press release. There you go. So, hold on. There you go. Now you see it. If I put something white behind. So, and Dada is my favorite labubu because, first of all, I love this shade of pink. And then, yeah, like a little cupcake. And then she has those heart-shaped eyes. Check the eyes out because, she has hearts instead of her eyeballs. She's like, hey, bitches, it's your girl, Dada. Okay. Look how fluffy she is. I mean, she is so cute. I mean, and there you go. And you can lift this very simply just by doing so. Okay, don't run away, Dada. You are in a golden prison. It's the Wendy Williams of labubus. She's in a golden. Oh my God, that was a bad one. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, the eyes are the best part. But
She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And like she's sitting here saying like she wants 2K by the end of the week. What does she say?
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land. I'm asking for 100K or more.
Au moins.
I need 20K by this week. Okay? In my pockets. In cash.
Period. And you better give it to her. And this is her card. You can contact, you can contact Dada here. Yeah, there you go. Labubu gives me troll vibes. Yeah, they're little tiny. Well, they're elves. They're little crazy, creepy monster elves. They're called the monsters after all, right? So Labubus are perfectly up my alley. They're very much, I love horror movies and Halloween and monsters. And so for me, the Labubu is the perfect match and mix of cute, sweet, but also monstrous. I mean, look at those saber-toothed teeth. I mean, this is a piranha. This is a piranha living in the forest, y'all. Okay, there you go. Dacob needs a conservatorship from Dada. No, Dada has the conservatorship. Free Dada! Free Dada from the Dacob conservatorship. There you go. Andrew says, in my pocket, in cash, period. Yes, that's, IYKYK. But, yeah, because she did what she did. She said what she said. And she's still in Pakistan, by the way. I thought she flew back. I thought they sent her back. But no. She ate at McDonald's, honey, and she's still eating. So basically, she catfished allegedly a Pakistani young guy. Anisha, what's her name? Anisha, no? And she's a black lady. Apparently, she catfished him. She sent him pictures of herself as a white lady. And apparently in Pakistan, they like white ladies from America, anyway. So she wanted to marry this guy, this kid, this 19-year-old kid. And he's like, yes. And apparently, from what I understood, they got married online. Onijah, thank you, Val. And so she flew over to Pakistan to pick up her hubby. He wants a green card, right? Allegedly. And she comes to his place and he sees her. He's like, wait, hold on a minute. You're not white, you're black. And so at first he was shocked, but then apparently he still wanted her, even though she lied to him about who she really was. And so apparently he then said, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll go. But then his parents saw her. And the parents were like, would not go. And they took the kid and they ran. Onijah then sat in front of their house and started living in front of the house, waiting for the love of her life to come back. Actually very poetic. Very much the story of the heliotrope. IYKYK. If you want to know more, check out on my perfume channel, Essentially Dacob, Commit, the review of Commit, my second review of Commit. She kept waiting for him and waiting for him. People started to notice that this random lady, was chilling.
I don't live here, I'm chilling.
In front of his house. And they started asking her, who are you? And then she's like, none of your business, go home now. And the news got a whiff of it. Then the news reporters started coming there. And then more and more people started surrounding her. And then she started telling them what she was doing there. And so some other Pakistani men then thought to themselves, I wouldn't mind a green card. So they started sending her proposals to get married. They're like, I'll marry you. If he doesn't want you, I'll marry you. So people started sending her proposals to get married. In the meanwhile, her visa expired. She had to fly back. She had no money. So then she started giving interviews. Asking people to give her money.
I'm asking for 100K or more.
So apparently then somebody helped her to get a ticket. She was being escorted to the airport to leave. But then when she arrived at the airport, she didn't want to board the plane. She stayed at the airport. And that's where she gave that famous interview when she said, I don't live here. I'm chilling at the airport. And they said, but you got to go. She's like, it's none of your business. You go home. You go home. None of your business. Thank you. Then the authorities were called to help her out. You know, they thought maybe she's psychologically a little bit challenged. So they took her to a hospital. She broke out of the hospital to go to McDonald's. She became friends with the police officers. She also became friends with the hospital workers. In all of this, mind you, I am so heartwarmingly surprised how gentle and kind and patient the Pakistani people are with her. It has been so heartwarming for me to see the Pakistani population, the people of Pakistan being so kind and patient with her. It's something you would never see in America. Like, they'll be like, girl, you're crazy. Bye. Rue says she's not challenged. She's chilling. But how the Pakistani people are so kind with her, and the police officer taking selfies with her. And can I just say, one of the doctors or nurses that was administering her medication for her in the hospital, oh, honey, he fine. Oh, he fine as wine. And I'm like, oh, Onijah, why don't you like check him out? Oh, he cute. A social worker started helping her. The social worker that in the press conference. All right. So, by the way, she stopped giving interviews and started giving press conferences. Yes, now she's giving press conferences anywhere in the city, and she demands money to fix Pakistan. She's demanding money from the government to fix the city. And she wants 100K, 20K in her pocket right now. She's going to take that money.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land.
And she is like, you know what? No, so now she's giving press conferences in the middle of the street on the daily, and all the news reporters are there filming her, and she's like just saying stuff. And it's so cute to see all the Pakistani people with their microphones. Everybody's like, oh, what's she going to say next? What's she going to say next? Literally, I kid you not, it's the same relationship I have with my labubu. It's the same relationship I have with my labubus. Or like when Teruko comes to visit with Titi, my friend Teruko and her little dog Titi, that's how I am with Titi. I'm like, what are you going to say? What are you going to do now? You know, and Titi's like, eh. So that's the vibe I get. And so she's like giving these press conferences, asking for money to repair Pakistan. Now, the social worker that was assigned to her, like, why would you assign a social worker to her? But anyway, he started working with her. And he is sitting next to her for every press conference. The press conferences are taking place on the street, by the way. Okay. He fell in love with her. He's translating for her in Pakistani or whatever language they speak. He fell in love with her, and now he wants to marry her. And he now follows her everywhere she goes. And he does the press conferences with her. And he follows her. So... And then she walks, she goes into the taxi, she sits there, she smokes her cigarette, she's chilling, you know, in the taxi, driving her around. And then she goes from one place to the next, and she goes again in front of the house of the guy that she fell in love with. She waits for him a little bit. Then she drives back to McDonald's or goes to the airport. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. This is literally... Yeah, she's just a Pakistani girl. Well, yeah, soap opera. But wow, I mean, what a story. What a story. And then she went to the hotel where she stayed apparently one night. And then she went back to the hotel. She's like, listen. She took the press back to the hotel. And she said, and she just grabbed the first woman she saw in the hotel who was working there. She's like, I've been in this hotel. This is the owner. This is a great hotel. Send them money. Give them a couple $1,000. They need this money. And the woman says, I'm not the owner. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not the owner. I'm not the owner. And then Onijah is like, no, she's amazing. She's a great person. She's been so kind to me. Send her 2K, send her 5K. And the woman is like, no, I'm not the owner. I just work here. Please don't film me. And then Onijah is like, what? You're not? She's a terrible person. My stay at the hotel was terrible. This was the worst hotel I've ever been. She just like flipped like that. And I'm like watching this and I'm like, wow. This is amazing. She's like, shut it down. She's like, shut this hotel down. Shut it down. Shut the hotel down. But like 5 seconds later, earlier, she's like, this is the best hotel. This is the best hotel. Send the money. Send the money. Stay here. Breaking news. You guys, I got breaking news. Onijah just announced today that she is now in a press conference on the streets of Pakistan. She has announced in a press conference today that she is indeed releasing her Bitcoin, and her own Bitcoin, and we should all buy her own Bitcoin. Way to go, Onijah. Yes, queen. What a queen. What a girl, bye. She has assembled a group of people. She has her entourage. She has her entourage that are working with her, and she has announced officially that she's releasing her Bitcoin. I mean, can we talk? No, yeah, I can with the breaking news. Honestly, love her. No, I adore her. She's like my beacon of light in this terrible time we're going through. And on a serious note, just because the government of the United States of America are trying to use transgender people and all minorities, whether they be minorities living in the country of a different ethnicity, different nationality, or transgender, just because they're using all of those people, I am a minority as well, being the faggot that I am. Just because they're using us as a scapegoat to cover up the bigger shit that they're up to doesn't mean for a second that we should be intimidated by them, that we should hide, that we should shut up and disappear. Actually, no. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite is true. Now is the time to stand up. Now is the time to speak up. Now is the time to show balls. Now is the time to show guts. Now is the time to unify. Because there has never been another time so dire than this one. And this hate, the hate speech that is coming from the MAGA camp, that is spreading like a cancer, not just in America, but all across the world, that cancer has to stop. And only love can heal that cancer. Nothing else. Nothing else. So, and I've said this before, and I'll repeat this, and I will never stress enough to repeat this. Transgender people are welcome here, are seen. You exist. You exist. You are seen. You are loved. And just because some asshole is telling you that you are illegal does not strip you away from your identity, from your humanity, does not strip you away from who you are. Never. You are not alone. That is really important for you to hear and for you to know. Very important. Very important. Very important. So, having said that, we are going through very dark times. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But this is a tunnel. There is an exit on the other side of this tunnel. We just gotta buckle up, cupcakes. We gotta buckle up, buttercups. It's a bumpy ride, but we're going to make it to the other side of that tunnel, and there is light at the end of that tunnel. Now, who's with me? You can spend the time as we are rummaging through the Middle Ages of this terrible new administration, but you can also rummage the trash cans together with me in the fashion bunker. Not for nothing, we are a bunker. We're not challenged, we're chilling, period. So, yes, we got a bumpy ride ahead of us. 4 years and apparently maybe even 8 because somebody's trying to run for a 3rd term, I've heard. Let's just for now deal with the first 4. Okay. And I gotta say, shout out to the press secretary of the White House. And you're gonna be like, wait, hold on a minute. What? Girl. She's 27 years old, you guys. Married to a millionaire. And she's trying really hard to be a tough chick, with the little lips and, being like super strict. And she's playing that blonde, late 30s, early 40s, 1930s, 1940s German vibes. She's trying to play that. That's the look. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. I've seen her first day as a press secretary, and I've seen her today, like 1 week later. And she's cracking. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Press Secretary. And besides the politics, just on looks alone. I'm just judging from looks here because I'm a superficial hoe. I can go deep, but I don't see any substance with you. So I'm going to stay superficial with you. So the first day, your press secretary vibe, you had the coiffed hair, you had the curls. The curls were on fleek. Oh yes, you were giving blonde curls. You spent hours preparing that hairdo for that speech. And I know that you have a child and you're married to the rich dude and all that stuff, and it's hard with a kid. But you made an effort. Those curls were curling. Now let's fast forward a week or so later. And I saw you today, Miss Press Secretary. No, actually yesterday. The hair... And I had to comment on Twitter, but since Twitter belongs to Elon Musk, he deleted my comment. It's gone. Nobody saw it because, heaven forbid, you were to say anything against what he likes. So I commented, I said, oh man, the hair never lies. The hair never lies. The hair never lies. I'm seeing the first cracks in this lady, and she, poor thing, she's not even 10 days in to her job. And she's losing it. She's already losing it. She doesn't, the hair is, it's like, the hair is falling apart. It's not coiffed anymore. It's like 2 little strands here and there. I'm like, where did the hair go? Where did the hair go? The makeup is not working anymore. She's a little bit like, she's a nervous wreck. I'm like, poor thing. Why, how could she think that she can handle this? It's only been 10 days, you guys, and she already looks like she has aged 10 years. So, shout out to her. I wish her all the best. Seriously, I hope she pulls through. But girl, this is like, I'm looking at her thinking, oh my God, what a train wreck. Wow. And I don't know where the friction is. Is she so emotionally done because of the press being the way they are to her, or is she emotionally done because her boss is being the way he is to her? Or maybe it's a little bit of both. I don't know. But something gotta give, girl. Something gotta give because you ain't handling it well, okay? You don't look the part. Like, you're letting yourself go, and we're not even 10 days in. So please, have some decorum. Yes, the Constitution is falling apart. Yes, they're abusing it. Yes, it's all over. But just because the world is over doesn't mean that a blonde lady can let herself go. Please have some dignity. If we're all going to burn, then at least dress for the occasion. Quaff yourself. Give us a little something, something. Give us a little something to look forward to. And not that quickly done smoky eyeshadow that makes you look, like you got an account somewhere else, that people pay for, No. Then if you can't do the proper smoky eye, then don't do the smoky eye. Do something a little bit simpler. What is it with all these MAGA chicks? They all have to have those smoky eyes that makes them look like witches. I'm like, tone it down, girl. Tone it down. Let's do an open eye. You have beautiful eyes. You have big eyes. Don't smoke them up. Open them. Make it look a little bit more, at least give us the illusion that you're welcoming. At least give us the illusion that you're open-minded. Yeah, we know you're not, but give us the illusion. Give us, Hey, we just spoke about this earlier on in the show. It's about luxury, right? Part of luxury is the illusion. It's the fantasy. We're in for a bumpy ride, you guys, these next 4 years. So at least give us the illusion while you're delivering the sad news to us on a daily basis during the press conferences. At least look good. At least, you know what I mean? You're delivering terrible news. At least be like, hey girl. No, okay, wait. Okay, so here's the thing. If I were forced to be the press secretary of that administration, I would start every day with hey bitches, what will go. I would be like, hey. I would be like, yeah, I would give the fantasy. I would be like, okay, what do you think of today's wig? We're going purple today because I want to give you the illusion that blue is mixing with red. See what I did there? I'm going a little purple. I can give you the New Jersey accent. As any Jersey people, any Jersey peeps in the house? Pop star wig. Oh my God. And then I would say, I'm not talking until you don't give me a bedazzled microphone. I want a microphone with crystals. And I want a spotlight to illuminate the microphone so that the microphone glistens. Look, this is genius. I'm giving them free ideas. So this way, the light bounces off my microphone and it is glittery, starry light. And all of the press people that are sitting in front of me, they all get hypnotized by the sparkly lights. And so they're chill and relaxed. So they don't ask me difficult questions. So they're all hypnotized by the lights of my microphone. I'm there with this gorgeous wig being we'll go. And then they ask me a difficult question. And then I say, somebody says okay, what about Elon Musk breaking into the IRS thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a really good question. Elijah, that's a really good question. But let's put that, let's put that in a cute little box with a bow. And let's put it here for later. It's going to look super cute. When we get to it later. We're going to savor this question even more because it's packaged luxuriously. So it's going to make us really happy when we kind of pull the bow later, and we're going to be so happy that we have this question later. So let's just put it there. But for now, what I want to focus on is this labubu. Oh my God, isn't it the cutest? This is going to save the US economy single-handedly. Why am I saying this? I think just like TikTok should be sold to America, I think Pop Mart should be sold to America because people are buying labubus. They sell out every day. And I'm telling you, labubus are going to save America. Pop Mart has to sell to America, and we're all going to buy labubus, and the economy is going to be A-okay. A-okay. So, you see what I mean? That box with that cute bow to the side? Yeah. Labubus, that's the way to go. Also, I've been thinking we're opening a little factory somewhere in Texas where we're going to manufacture containers for the labubus. Hear me out on this. Yes, you're going to buy the merch. The labubu is going to save America. Make America great again with the labubu. But it's the containers. It's the containers where I think we are really going to pep up the economy, because everybody is going to want to buy a container for the labubu, and we're going to sell them. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, we're going to have Donnie do the commercials. He's going to say that you can lift up this, you can take the labubu out, and you can put food in there. Groceries. Your cheap groceries, they can go in here. You can put your cheap groceries in here. So once you have your labubu and you have your container, we're good. We got all the money we need for the government reserve, for everything. Everything. Really. Really. I mean, collect the labubus, collect the limited edition ones. Here's the plan we're having. This administration has the plan. Pension fund, retirement funds. Basically, you got to hunt down the secret labubus, the chase figures, the ones that are 1 in 72. You collect those as an investment for your future, so that when you actually do retire, you have a bunch of those limited edition labubus that you sell off at a profit. You got your pension fund right there. Tax-free, might I add. So, still liking the crystals reflecting off of my microphone? Yes? Fabulous. This has been our press conference. I hope you all enjoy. And come again soon, will ya? Come visit us tomorrow, where I am going to show you my grandmama's recipe for a succotash, a good old succotash, and a little bolognese sauce for a pasta as well. You know? Yes, I do. And also, maybe, just maybe, if you're really good reporters, I might share with you my tips. For all you boy reporters out there, I might share tips on how to treat your girl with respect. And for all the chicks in the audience, I might just share with you my makeup tips tomorrow in the next press secretary meeting. Fabulous. You know, there you go. Shooby Dooby says, we'll go. It's with a U, not with an E. For us newbies, could we have the super Dacob definition, please? Thanks. Yes, you can look 2 live streams or 3 live streams ago. That's where I explain in a video exactly what it means. Mitra K says, I would share my tips. 8008, what is that? I don't live here, says Enru. Finley says, Dacob, did you see that? Yes, the Let's Checkmate monsters that came out. It's confusing. They said it was going to be yesterday, but now saying today. The yellow one is pretty cute with her heart and crown. No, Finley. No. It wasn't confusing at all. It was very clear from the get-go. It said February 6th is the release. You could click on it. I put it in my cart. And it said February 6th, LA time, 6 p.m. So for you, it must have been 8 or 9 p.m. That's when they were released, and they sold out within a second. I managed to score the yellow one. But the big one, I did not score. It was in my cart. I clicked on pay, and then it went into the screen of death of waiting, and then it said sold out. I'm like, oh, I was there at 6 p.m. on the dot. And I kept refreshing. The yellow one reappeared again, and I quickly put it into my pay, and I paid for the yellow one, and I got 1 yellow one. But the big one, I couldn't get, because I kept refreshing, and at a certain point, PopMart blocked me out and said, you have refreshed too many times. You are now blocked for like 2 hours. The bots, in other words, the bots bought the labubu. Yeah. So Finley says, yes, it did. No, I get that. But now it's saying the release is February 7th. Yeah, I had one in my cart at 8 p.m. Oh, Finley, we need to get one. I went through the same thing. Wait, Finley, did you get the yellow one? Chunky Shoe says, yes, they came out in the UK today. Yes, Chunky Shoes, they came out worldwide today. They came out in Australia, Europe, UK, and America. They came out worldwide today, which is also one of the reasons why they sold out so quickly. I saw a video on TikTok, or was it on Insta Reels, directly posted from Pop Mart Labubu official, and they said that they're going to bring back the Checkmate big one, but it's going to take 1 or 2 months. It was a live stream, 1 or 2 months, and I'm like then Valentine's Day is over. But I really wanted the big one for a specific reason, because it's very Vivienne Westwood. That's why. Because it has the diamond eyes. She loved those cards. It has the little prince crown, or the king crown, which Vivienne Westwood also did out of like fabric. It's the whole outfit. That whole Labubu is giving me major 90s Vivienne Westwood aesthetic, and I am living for it. But Finley, so the yellow one, I lost it. It was in the cart with the big one. The queen is yellow. The king is brown. So I had the queen and the king in my cart. And then at 6 p.m., screen of doom, nothing was happening. It was, it was just like twirling. And then finally, 1 minute later, it reappeared again, and they were both sold out. But then I kept refreshing, because I know when you put it in the cart and you click on pay and it accepts for you to now execute your payment, it gives you 15 minutes time to pay. So that product is reserved for you for 15 minutes. I know there are people who put it in their cart and are not going to pay. So I keep refreshing and I wait for 15 minutes to pass. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. At 6:15, many of the Labubus that were not paid for in time were free again. That's when I managed to snatch the yellow one. I managed to snatch the queen. But they made many more queens than kings. So I snatched the queen, paid the queen, went back to fetch the king. The king was gone. Mine was in the cart as... No, that's not how it works. Being in the cart doesn't mean that it's reserved for you. That's the thing. Pop Mart has several steps that you have to do before you can actually pay for it. You have to first be able to put it in a cart, first step. Second step, if it's still available when it goes on sale, you click on confirm this item, proceed to pay. Then it takes you to another level. If the item is still available by the time you reach that second level, then it's going to tell you, do you want to pay for it? Then you click yes. Then it's going to check again if it's available. If it's then available, you will step to the third process, this third part of the shopping experience, which is the part where they tell you, now it's locked for you for 15 minutes. You have time to pay it for 15 minutes. If the item sells out within any of the 3 steps before it allows you to finally pay, then you're done. Then you got to go back to the first step, which is it's in your cart, but it's not reserved for you. Deborah says, I was too stressed out to eat all day, an hour of the bunker, and I'm eating again. Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad you're feeling better, sweetie. That is good. You know what? I'm going to eat as well, because it is Valentine's Day after all. It's not Valentine's Day, but it's Valentine's Day is my second favorite holiday. My first one is Halloween, as we all know. But there you go. Today we got our tippers. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Terry, SG Productions, and you, Lisa. Thank you guys. And I got Valentine-themed cookies. Yeah, I'm going to eat the heart today because we're counting down to Valentine's Day, and I got a little heart cookie with glitter, edible glitter. So I'm going to eat one on camera because we want good vibes, positive vibes. I'm going to eat my heart out. Hashtag not sponsored. Nectarima says, LOL, whenever I catch a Dacob stream, I feel like getting a box of nuggets. Honey, you and me together. Although, I gotta say, lately I've been really feeling I want Burger King. I want a Whopper. Extra charcoal grilled Whopper. Let me show you the glitter. You see the glitter? It's glitter. I am eating glitter. I'm gonna poop glitter like a unicorn. Deborah says, it's so funny eating your own heart out. Yeah. That's what you do when you're lonely. Not Adidas. It's vanilla flavored. Vanilla lemon. Debbie, yeah. We both need a Whopper.
Please send it to me.
Well, one is enough. The other one is really sugary. Hi, Tita. Mm. Mm. Oh, there you go. There you go. Mm. Mm. Oh, little sugar rush. Hi, Lori. So, now, Finley, what are we going to do about the situation with the Labubu? Where did you hear that it's coming out tomorrow? On the website? Let me check. I'm not going to unbox it because I only got one. And it's going to come in a box like this one, you know? And it's so cute in the box. The box is really perfect. So I'm just going to leave it in the box. Like if I got a second one, then I would unbox one. But it's nice in the box, you know? It's like a special Valentine's Day edition. And they come in a clear box like this. Super cute. Okay, so no, it just says February 7th. Wait, let me check. No, because maybe they have like a separate launch. It's this one. We want this one, you guys. So cute. Very Vivian Westwood. Very Vivian Westwood. And it says, I have mine on notify me when available. Oh, I see here. Release date February 7th. It says release date February 7th. No, this is a king. The queen is yellow. The king is brown. I'm going to go to the calendar, though, the launch calendar. Okay, the only Pop Mart item coming out on February 7th is $1,200. It's the Mega Space Molly 1000 Sweet Dream Bears. Cha, $1,200, baby. Sorry, it's not in stock. There. Upcoming. Upcoming February 7th. That's the only thing that's coming up on February 7th. Okay. Now, then when we scroll, it says in stock. And this was the launch from February 6th. So these are the things that were launched on February 6th. The Labubu. Oh, these. Oh, okay, the fridge magnets are still available. Yeah, this, I don't care for this. Like bag charm, sold out. This is whatever. Magnets again, but the Pop Now version also sold out. This is so silly. Who wants this? It's sold out. The Monsters Let's Checkmate series computer desk mat. Yeah, girl. No. Bye. This whatever. Where's the Labubu? This is the one I got. Okay, so this one is also gone. So this was released 6 p.m. Then the mug is silly because it's ceramic, but the Labubu is silicone. That's gonna fall apart. What did they do? Glue it on? Stupid. Don't like it. And then this little fella. I wanted the fella for Valentine's Day. Damn it. But the queen, she's yellow and super cute. There you go. Let me show you. This is the queen with a little heart. And she is so funny because look what they did to her. They attached the heart to her. This looks so weird. But anyway, she has a heart. That's the back. Yeah, she's cute. She's very, very cute. That's the queen. Yeah, so I managed to snatch the queen, but the king, no. That's the Labubu game. That's the Labubu game. You win a little, you lose a little. So definitely no. It's not coming back tomorrow. On the Labubu official, like TikTok or Instagram, they'd had a live stream. They said they're going to make more, but it's going to take 1 to 2 months for the big one. Because it's like they say it's hard for them to make the big one. So and I'm thinking to myself, really? But in 2 months, they're going to have a lot of other things. I mean, it's not like we're going to be sitting here waiting just, I don't know. It's like you're missing the moment a little bit. Not that you're ever missing the moment because, I mean, you know, they're always going to sell out. But this is the first time that they made a Labubu that actually moves both legs and feet, and the eyes move as well. And he comes with a little, or she, even though she's a king, comes with a little ring box, a box for a ring, you know, Valentine's Day. But you have to put your own ring into it. And you see the size difference between the king and the queen. They're quite different in size. And yeah, the king is a little bit bigger. But it's the eyeballs that make it. No, it's not that huge, Finley. No, the Zimomo is the biggest one. You know the white one I unboxed, the huge one? That's really big. This is a medium size. But the eyes are like diamonds, like card, you know, playing card diamonds, very Westwood. And that crown, classic Westwood. And the cape as well. And you see how the legs are bent to sit. And then he holds this little box. The ring doesn't come in the box. The box comes empty, by the way. But I mean, they're using a little person to model the Labubu. It's not that big, you guys. She's just tiny. The model is tiny, I believe. But yeah, adorable. I really wanted this one. Anyway, we'll go. Doesn't matter. I got my little Heffa here with me. So cute. The chubbiest Labubu I ever found from the Macaron series. Like, it's double the size of my other Labubus. Look at her. She's so chunky. I mean, again, like if we compare like to the pink one, look at the size difference, you guys. This one is like skinny compared to man. Anyway, you guys, fashion schmashin', luxury schmuggery. Thank you, mods, for keeping us safe today. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, H, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Yeah. We'll go, babes. We'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Period. The opening from this mug is so little, it's so hard to drink out of it. I don't know how to get the last drops. It's the Hello Kitty Chucky mug I got for Halloween. She wants you for a best friend. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? And if you survive the Hello Kitty Chucky, you'll be living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living
Small opening, says Val. Small opening. Yes. Yes, the kitty is very tight. Jail. Jail, and I'm dying ferret.
Nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret.
I don't know how to. This is like embarrassing. You can't get the last drip out of this pussy. Ah! Okay. Anyway, so best.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
We are best, and I always say, "You listen, Linda. The opening is too tight. The opening is too tight. Listen, Linda."
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
And Rosa, I don't live here. I'm just chilling. But also, you know, since we were talking about Dame Vivienne Westwood and we were talking about, you know, the Queen and the King, I think it's just appropriate and fair to pay homage and tribute. All hail Regina Camilla, baby. Period. And of course, when we talk about Regina Camilla, we got Predator Baby Yoda. You're really invisible, girl. Predator Baby Yoda, invisible just for you, singing cha 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 cha. Hit it.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
That's our show, folks. Did you have fun today? We had a lovely little journey. A cathartic journey. Yeah, we had a journey. We went to the car. We went to the car and came back from the car, and we came back here. Love you loads. Hope to see you all on the weekend. Now, at this point, I mean, it's a Friday. You understand. Are we going to stream again on a Saturday? I mean, listen. Depending on the sitch. If the situation allows, yes. But who knows? Like, at the pace this world is going, we never know. I'm gonna ask Dicto. Predicto. Hashtag not sponsored. We have Dicto. Mr. Look at that. Mr. Predicto. Dicto. Okay? Patent pending. I'm gonna ask a question. Are we gonna I don't want to ask too much of a serious question because I'm scared of the answer. I'm not gonna ask like, are we gonna live through the 4 years? I'm not gonna. No. But do we have the energy? Do we have the energy to stream on Saturday? On this coming, yeah. Do we have the energy to stream on this coming Saturday?
The signs say no.
I gotta listen, Linda. Dicto was never wrong. Okay, then, this is Denmark. No, Thank you, Dicto, for your honesty. I really appreciate your honesty. How about Sunday? Do we have energy to stream on Sunday?
You can rely on that.
Okay, so then I guess I'm going to say we're going to stream on Saturday, and then we're going to stream on Sunday. Rue says, give me 100K cash, period. And 20K today, cash today in my pocket, and 100K by the end of the month, and give me land. Is Onijah gonna stay in Pakistan, Mr. Dicto? Predicto.
No.
he's really good. Like, he's good. He's good. He's good. Okay. Is Sabato de Sarno gonna get another artistic direction job at another fashion brand? Luxury or non?
I would not count on it.
Oh, he's shady. Oh, he my kind of dicto. Oh, he my kind of dicto. Okay? Thank you, Dicto. You are always very appreciated. My. He, Mr. Dicto, he wise. Thank you, Dicto. I'm not going to over, push you. I'm going to let you rest now. And one last thing I wanted to say before we go. I just found out. Who knew? Because usually I know these things always because I'm obsessed with, Chanel Les Exclusives. But I found out on the website that they have a little game. Did you guys know? They have a little game. And here's the thing. They do. And I'm going to show you. They have a game. Like, you tell them what will go, and they tell you what perfume, which Les Exclusives perfume. Look. We're going to play this game quickly. Your olfactory character. Hi, Jackie. Jack's bag attack in the house. Complete a questionnaire created by house experts to find your signature scent from among the Les Exclusives de Chanel collection. Begin the experience. Well, that ain't working. Well then. Hold on. Let me refresh. Cause that's funny. Chanel is like, no. It's not refreshing. Not funny. No. Well, you know. Chanel doesn't want to. Deborah, no, you cannot send links in the chats. You can send it in the posts section of my YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, here you go. We're beginning the experience. It says, select the 3 images that inspire you most from among these 19 original Les Exclusives de Chanel illustrations. So I'm going to zoom out so we get to see more of them. Okay, so basically you get to pick 3. I like the sky, the galaxy. I'm going to pick, that's my number 1. And then I think I want to pick I like the crystals. And then, oh, the comet. I know what this one is, but I love it. Okay, so we got our 3 pitches. Now it's asking us, choose 3 Les Exclusives de Chanel olfactory characters with which you identify. Now, I'm going to say, okay, they want me to choose 3. Okay. So I feel different every day, right, you guys? So I already did this test 50,000 times. But, okay, today I'm feeling material that makes a statement. And then I'm feeling invigorating. And then I think I'm torn between, you guys, between powdery and multifaceted. No, you know what? I've done a lot of, oh, hi, Jeanette. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, Minnie Jeffrey. Yes, the price increases in the EU came on Monday, February 3rd. I'm thinking, because I did all the voice impersonations, I'm going to do multifaceted today. Oh my gosh. Okay. I chose my 3 olfactory characters. A material that makes a statement, multifaceted, and invigorating. Okay. And now I'm confirming. Okay. Next question. Choose the level of freshness that you prefer. So -5 is fresh scent, +5 is sensual scent. Okay. Choose the level of freshness that you prefer. You know what? I'm not feeling too like dark and deep right now. I want to elevate. So I'm kind of feeling fresh right now. Like like between, so this is 0. So I think I'm gonna take it. So this would be, oh gosh, oh man. You know what? I'm just gonna go a smidge, just a smidge towards fresh. Yeah. Just once, like 1.5. I'm gonna take it up. There you go. Like you see, 1.5 up from 0. I went towards fresh scent. You see what I mean? Just, I went from 0, I climbed to between -1 and -2. And then I'm going to confirm. Okay, now it's going to tell us what perfume I should be wearing today from the Les Exclusives de Chanel collection. They have 19 of them. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go. So Chanel chose Sycamore. They like, bitch, Sycamore. That's the way to go. And let's see what Chanel has to say about Sycamore. By the way, let me snatch a photo. I love these pictures. I'm going to save this picture. There you go. Okay. So it said, wait, let me take a screenshot. We'll go. Okay. So it says, the depth of this towering tree's roots recalls Gabrielle Chanel's own roots, her childhood spent in Auvergne, among its ancient volcanoes. The elegance of treetops reaching toward the sky inspired Sycamore Eau de Parfum, a sensual, slightly spicy trail that is permeated by the liveliness of vetiver from Haiti and enveloped by notes of cedar and vanilla. There you go. Well, thank you for that, Chanel. And then it says, buy it now. No, I already have it, but thank you. Not after the price increase. So, the subconscious mind is working for you, Bubbles. There you go. There you go. Oh, thank you, Shaban says, oh, love the little pearl on the necklace. Didn't see it earlier. There's a pearl here. There's a pearl here. And hanging off the lion is another pearl. Thank you guys so much. I hope you had fun today. See you all in the next live stream. Hopefully you'll join me for the next live stream. And until then, never give up on love. And thumb up this one. And subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Bye, Terry. Bye, Finley. Bye, Vel, Natadita, Debbie, Jeanette, Siobhan, everybody. Love you loads. Mwah.
It's none of your business. Now go home.